right, here we go. The opening of Spezi.
Wunderschönen guten Morgen zusammen, alle ihr Spezianer. Willkommen in Freiburg. Heute hätte wenn man die Corona-Unterbrechung mitzählt, hat die Spezi heute 30. Geburtstag. Wer war alles an der Urspezi in Germersheim dabei? Hand hoch. Wer war bei der Wiederbelebung der Spezi in Lauchring dabei? Tja, und ich muss jetzt nicht fragen, wer war bei allen 3 Spezi auch heute in Freiburg mit dabei? Das Triple. Super. Ja, wir haben den Schritt gewagt, in eine Stadt zu gehen, die bekannt ist für ihre Fahrradbeliebtheit, die immer mehr Wege mit dem Fahrrad zurücklegt. Und ich freue mich mega, dass wir eigentlich den bekanntesten Fahrradfahrer von Freiburg hier haben, den Oberbürgermeister Martin Horn. Und ich freue mich sehr, dass er für uns die Messe eröffnet. Und dann geht's los. Herr Horn, bitte.
Ja, einen wunderschönen guten Morgen. Schön, dass ihr alle da seid und euch freut auf die Spezi. Ich würde sagen, das passt hervorragend. Ich begrüße noch mal ganz kurz Gabriel, Florian Wolf und Franz Formiak, natürlich an das Orga-Team, als auch an das Orga-Team hinter den Kulissen. Glückwunsch zu 30 Jahren Spezi. Schön, dass ihr in Freiburg seid. Und in der Tat, unsere Stadt, unser Freiburg ist nicht nur die sonnigste Stadt Deutschlands, es ist mit die jüngste Stadt, sondern ist es in der Tat, es gibt so eine Model-Split-Berechnung, es ist die Stadt, zumindest in den Großstädten, wo am meisten Fahrrad gefahren wird. 33% aller Wege werden mit dem Fahrrad zurückgelegt. Dazu ÖPNV und zu Fuß. Damit haben wir sozusagen den besten Model Split in Deutschland. Darauf wollen wir uns aber nicht Schulterklopfen ausruhen, sondern haben massiv viel investiert, insbesondere in eine Verbreiterung der Radwege und in die Region raus, weil es muss immer regional gedacht werden, gerade bei Fahrradwegen. Und ich freue mich vor allen Dingen, auch zum Thema Freiburgerinnen und Freiburger, dass 49% aller Wege zur Arbeit werden mit dem Fahrrad zurückgelegt. Das ist ein Spitzenwert und der hat super Rückenwind. Und jetzt feiert ihr 30. Geburtstag und seid zum ersten Mal hier mit der Spezi in Freiburg. Und ich glaube, das passt total gut, weil wir nicht nur gerne radeln in dieser Stadt uns bewegen, nicht nur wirklich Nachhaltigkeit nicht als Wort verstehen, sondern es vorleben und umsetzen wollen, sondern weil natürlich in dieser fahrradverliebten und verrückten Stadt wahnsinnig viele besondere Fahrradformen unterwegs sind. Und daher sage ich einfach nur, liebe Spezi-Gäste, liebes Spezi-Team, willkommen in Freiburg. Ich freue mich, dass es zum ersten Mal und hoffentlich nicht zum letzten Mal ist und es wird die größte Spezi aller Zeiten in diesen 30 Jahren sein. Und dementsprechend willkommen in Freiburg und ein richtig schönes Wochenende.
Vielen, vielen Dank, Herr Horn. Und wir werden jetzt noch das rote Bändel durchschneiden, damit wir das so richtig offiziell machen. Und dann geht's los, Leute.
Spezi 2026, here we go. Welcome. How are you? Here comes the crowd. Hello, sir. Welcome to Spezi.
Yeah.
Have you been here before?
Yes, of course. Well, first Spezi in Freiburg, but all the other locations I had.
All right. Well, hope you have a great Spezi here. Enjoy. Spezi 2026. We're excited to be here, folks. We're going to show you lots of interviews, so many new things this year to see. So join us. Guys, we're here in the Alligt booth with my pal Leo. Leo, it's so nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
All right, so you've been working on a number of things, but what we're going to talk about today is a new seat that you've been working on, yes?
Yes, I have a new seat, a more straight up setting position if you compare it with a recumbent seat. So the underside is a little bit longer, and then you can sit straighter up, and then you have still a good seat. It's more for sitting straight and pedaling your feet to the front.
All right, why don't we do? These are the ones. Yeah, let's go ahead and get one, and you can describe what you're talking about. Yeah.
This is the good position. Then you have still here some nice seating position, good support there, and your legs more to the front. Not too low, that doesn't work.
So, Leo, who is this for? Is this like cargo bikes?
This is some cargo bikes. Probably you know the Golo. They have this kind of position, but they have a complete seat with many things that you can adjust. This is the injection molded version from that. Cheaper, lightweight, whatever they want.
Oh, right. And then you just put a pad on here and you're good to go? Huh?
Yeah, you can put there say a Fenty seat pad on or another pad. But Fenty seat is one of the best seats.
Nice. Okay.
Seat pads.
So injection molding is like the thing for you now. This is what you've been working on. Anything else you're working on with injection molding you want to talk about?
No, I don't have other projects. I have a rotation molding project.
Right.
We can talk about that.
Yeah,
if you
that's
like.
what I thought. We talked a little bit about it last year. I know
year.
you haven't gone too far, but tell me about it. I'm interested in this part of what you do.
I made some small steps by thinking. Yeah, you can show this was the first idea. This is roten molding, but then I have decided to make 2 products for one product, because then you can have 2 products you can make in a decent way. Yeah. Then
so when you say 2 products, you mean seat and what are the 2 products you mean?
Yeah, the white part and the black part, and they together is what I want to deliver.
Instead of making one piece rotomolded, you're making 2 pieces and you'll put them together.
Yeah. And this can be 2 easy open close molds. Okay. So I have 2 products, and both products open close, easy to go. Otherwise it gets too complex, and people who have to get out an insert have to work too hard and too much risk, so on. So I make a compromise with the producer to separate it.
Nice.
And then we go to the process of this is a drawing and printed. It's a little bit more sophisticated like this, but we have to put a lot of extra work in it. And then after, would be a cabrio body, and this is as safe as I want to have it, and as easy as producible as I want to have it. And then in the next step, or somebody else can add some covers to it, and then the covers can add the imago of the bike. If the underside, and if you here put also a back on it, then you have 3 relative cheap parts assembled, whatever that they want, and then they can have their own branch from it.
Okay.
And the safety construction underneath it, and this should then all be rotated, molded, and relatively cheap. That's the idea.
Yeah. Well, you are a fella that has a lot of ideas, and I love the initiative that you take to put this together. And I know you're not quite far enough along to have a product yet, but we keep following this, and eventually
will keep some time. Business is slow at this point, so I have to wait to make some more money so that I can invest in this kind of molds.
Right.
That's easy it is.
You're sure, and we're excited to see what comes of it. So,
and I hope I can make as a step between it a wooden mold of a wooden product, so that I can make myself, and then I can test it in real world. Want this is too small to test. You can say, oh, it looks nice, and then you sit in it, and then you feel somewhere something not good.
Right. Yeah. Nothing.
But by my new seat, when I sit on it, I have a kind of relaxation, and that kind of relaxation I want in my bike.
Right. And this is a test seat right here.
Yeah, people can sit in there.
Could I?
You can sit it.
Right now?
You can sit it.
Let me just come over here.
And then
can I put this venticid pad?
You
can just put it like this.
This pad on it.
Because all right. Let me try this. Oh yeah. And then I have my cargo bike here. I'm making a delivery for lunch or whatever. Like, it's very comfortable. I might come back later, Leo, when I'm getting tired at the show and just check it out again. So, all right, folks. That's Leo. This is Alligt. And Leo, thanks again.
Okay. Thanks again, too.
Okay.
See you next year.
I hope so.
Spezi.
All right. All right, guys, we're here at the AllRoadRacer booth with Ahmad. Ahmad, how nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you guys.
All right. So, guys, we walked by and saw this very interesting tilting trike, and we were intrigued by the technology and the beautiful look of this trike. Ahmad, tell me, first of all, perhaps the story, the concept.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so as you can see, it's a tilting trike, like many tilting trikes before. And the idea came basically after I was riding a regular trike, mainly off-road, and saw the limitations of a regular trike without tilting. And then I thought, why not building a tilting trike? And I searched a little bit, and I saw a lot of previous tilting trikes, and I thought, okay, what might be the problems back then with these trikes, and what can I do maybe a little bit better? And came up at the end with this design. The speciality of this design is that it's tilting, as you can see. So it's tilting, but as you can see as well, the steering is not tilting. So the steering is fixed, which means you can use the steering to control the tilt as well. Yeah, so basically you can push yourself back upright, for example, which helps a lot in stop-and-go maneuvers, right? Where you don't have the speed, where you don't have the centrifugal forces. So you can use this left-right pushing of the steering to stabilize the tilting.
So to become upright, because that's always the thing people talk about with steering trikes, to stabilize in a vertical position, you can do that with the steering.
Yes, exactly. Okay. And once you have speed, then you use steering impulses, like a bike basically, to stabilize yourself. And this way you have two options to stabilize yourself. One is for speed, for high speed, and one is for low speed basically. And this makes it very easy and intuitive to drive this trike.
Beautiful. Can we take perhaps focus in a little bit on the features and the build of this trike? Carbon fiber almost throughout. Tell us about what it's made of, and the frame. Tell us what we're looking at here.
Yeah. So it's a carbon fiber frame with CNC'd aluminum joints basically. And the main reason is I cannot weld, so I need to look for some other solutions, and which led me to this solution at the end. And you also might recognize that the main tube is very thick.
Yes.
This is also because the chain is running inside. And why is the chain running inside? So it's an aesthetic point of view, but also you cannot run it on the outside because the tilting takes a lot of space. So running the chain on the outside would collide with different obstacles in this way. So I had to put the chain in the middle and then package it like in a big tube. Then we have the steering as well, which needs some angles. So this is also another reason why the tube has to be big.
Right. So the chain runs over and under all of these that are in the middle of the frame. All right.
So you have the chain here. You have a telescopic frame. Which means you have a chain tensioner inside.
Okay.
And then at the end it goes to the freewheel.
Yeah.
And then in here it goes to the electric motor and to the Enviolo hub automatic. So it was important for me to have an automatic transmission, because the main thing when driving a trike is concentrating on the terrain and the off-road. So you don't want to think about shifting.
Right.
And this was very, so I was very happy basically. You have to have this automatic shifting so you can concentrate really on the ups and downs which are coming on the road, of course.
How about the suspension? Very beautiful looking double wing suspension here?
Yes, so it's kind of a double wishbone suspension if you want, which is tilting as well. It's carbon fiber leaf springs, so to say, with the dampers, so it's not too bumpy. And yeah, carbon fiber leaf springs at the front, and a regular shock absorber,
Air shock.
air shock at the rear, exactly.
All right, so I guess, tell me, what are these lightning rods, carbon fiber lightning rods here? What are these rods?
So these are for the fenders, to be rain compatible.
So the attachment points.
Yes, and for the rear wheel I have this fender with
a rack.
With a rack. You can put it in the back in case you are a traveler or something. Yes, but for me, for the off-road experience, for sure no fenders. And yeah.
Okay. I guess we need to find out about your intentions for this production, perhaps sales.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with this?
So the first intention was to build a trike for myself, but when I see it, I say, okay, why not other people also enjoy basically what's happening here? And I thought to myself, so maybe you build a small series of 10 pieces for early adopters. That's the idea currently, to find at least 10 people that are willing to buy such a trike and that understand what specialities it brings. So not any other customer with. So I need customers basically which know what is a tilting trike, which are willing to take a course to know how to drive a tilting trike. Because usually when you give the tilting trike to some regular people or even trike riders, they tip over all the time. Right. So you have to train it a little bit. And once you know how to drive it, it's like really freedom of terrain. So you can drive everything.
Nothing else like it, I'm sure. All right, so specifically if people want to find out more about, is it called the Trix or Trikes? What do you call it?
Yeah, so like the brand is called AllRoadRacer.
Yeah.
Because I like to build vehicles which are like all-road compatible. So there are also some other vehicles in the past which I have built, and now this model I will call it Trix. And that's why the AllRoadRacer Trix.
and so how can people find out more? Are you a website or?
A website, yes.
Can you tell us what it is?
It's allroadracer.com, and there's a contact formula and any questions and so on. Please fill out the contact formula so I have your contact as well. And we can discuss everything. Yeah.
Very good. Well, good. I wish you a lot of luck, Ahmad. It's a beautiful looking trike. Great project. You should be commended for creating something so beautiful. So I wish you all the luck in the world. Thank you. Guys, we're here with my pal Hansa Gala. Hansa, so nice to see you in person again. How's it going?
Nice to see you. Yeah, it's going pretty well. The show just opened, so let's do it.
My very first interview, Hansa's as well. So we're going to talk AZUB right now. AZUB, first of all, I have to thank you for sponsoring us at Spezi this year. Really appreciate that, Hansa.
Thank you. Very kind of you. And
very well said. Okay. We're going to talk about some colors and a couple other new things here at AZUB. Hansa, what's new here at AZUB?
So we are doing small changes basically all the time, or we try to improve the bikes, but we did like a major change in appearance, let's say. So we really changed basically all the colors we offer, like the basic colors. So they're just two stayed, the black, deep black matte and a dark blue. Otherwise, we changed all other 10 standard colors. We have deep metallic finishes. Mm-hmm. We have satin metallic. We have also chrome metallic, high gloss and matte colors. We hope there are good colors to choose from for everyone. So you can see a green one, you can see a purple one. We have a nice sand satin metallic color as well, which we like and is interesting. So this is a big change for us after maybe 15 years of keeping the same colors. Of course, the color shop we offer is still available, which means that you can choose even different colors. You can combine colors on the frame, different colors for different parts of the frame, for racks, handlebars, and so on. So that's another option from us. And we have also redesigned the headrest after some time. So we have a new headrest that we designed together with the team from Radical Design. They do the seats for us. So now the seat is the headrest is also matching kind of the design of the Dream seat from us, and is more securely attached to the frame and highly adjusted. So that's another big change.
Nice
for us.
Okay, that's about it.
Otherwise, no new models and stuff like this. We are just improving what we can.
Right. And I'm sure working on some other things of interest that will be coming along that you are unable to talk about at this time.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll look forward to hearing about that.
There will be new website. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hopefully before you publish this one, it's going to be live already.
Okay, I know you've been working really hard putting that together. So, all right, we'll look for the new website then. And Hansa, thanks again for sponsoring and for telling us about what's new at AZUB.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
So, wir sind jetzt hier gerade auf dem Bambuk-Stand und hier sieht man schon ein Dreirad. Anton, erklär mal, um was es sich hier handelt.
Ja, hallo zusammen. Es handelt sich um ein Dreirad-Tandem. Der ist so konzipiert, dass man zusammenschieben kann für den Transport und für verschiedene Beinlängen. Das heißt, da ist man sehr flexibel. Man kann von 2 Meter Menschen bis 1,50 Meter Menschen dann sozusagen fahren lassen, vorne und hinten. Und das ist wirklich relativ schnell passiert. Das heißt, man muss nicht die Kette kürzen. Das ist alles über die Doppelrollen gelöst, dass man komplette Flexibilität in der Länge hat.
Okay, das heißt, durch das Zusammenschieben hier, wenn du kurz ein bisschen zeigen magst, kann man das auch wirklich auf einem Auto in Deutschland und in Europa transportieren, ohne dass man eine Überbreite hat oder irgendwie einen Konflikt mit der Zulassung bekommt, oder?
Genau, also die Länge zusammengeschoben beträgt genau 2 Meter. Das heißt, man ragt nicht aus der Breite von einem normalen Auto. Von dem Träger her, man braucht einen Spezialträger, weil wir die Spurbreite breiter haben als normale Fahrräder. Also logischerweise, wenn man ein einspuriges Fahrrad hat, da ist viel schmäler und die normale Träger sind viel zu schmal für so ein Rad. Aber das ist kein Problem. Was man prüfen muss, die Stützlast, die muss mindestens bei 80 Kilo liegen, besser 90 Kilo. Das heißt, dass da die Kupplung praktisch den Last ertragen kann. Das ist wichtig.
Und der Träger, den kann man auch bei euch im Zubehör dann kaufen, oder?
Genau, Träger können Sie bei uns bestellen, wird von der Firma Allround produziert. Also die machen speziell für uns den Träger, genau.
Ja, cool. Dann treffen wir ja gleich mit dem Hanno zum Testfahren. Und das ist ja im Grunde so, vorne tretet man. Kann man hier hinten auch mittreten? Ja, ne?
Genau, man kann hinten treten und zwar wahlweise kann man mitmachen oder pausieren. Also das dank des Freilaufs für hinten ist es sehr gut möglich.
Okay, super. Ja, dann schon mal vielen Dank für die Erklärung und dann bin ich mal gespannt auf die Testfahrt und ihr seid auf jeden Fall mit dabei. So, hallo, du bist der Hanno.
Ich bin der Hanno, richtig. Guten Morgen, Jascha. Hi.
Ja. Und jetzt haben wir das im Grunde ausgefahren und ausgeklappt, wie es da hinten zusammengeklappt steht, wie wir es schon mit dem Anton gesehen haben.
Genau, du stehst leider vor dem Bild. Einmal ganz kurz hier ein bisschen.
Und ja, erzähl jetzt mal ganz kurz aus deiner Sicht, was macht das Bambuk für dich so zum perfekten Rad? Ich meine, du bist ja wirklich schon lange überzeugter Verkäufer dieses Fahrzeugs. Ja, erzähl einfach mal kurz.
Ja, wie soll ich sagen? Es ist, wenn man Spaß haben will zu zweit, dann gibt es viele Möglichkeiten. Natürlich liegend, aber sitzend noch besser. Also in dem Fall hier wirklich ist es einfach ein super tolles Gerät. Wir haben eine komplette Federung, man kann lange Touren ermüdungsfrei fahren. Man hat einen Panoramablick dauerhaft. Es ist ein Sesselrad, es ist kein Liegerad. Also wir treten von oben nach unten von unserem Sitzposition aus. Und es ist ja auch ein Rad einfach für die ganze Familie. Also es ist jetzt nicht so, man darf das nicht als alte Leute Hobby irgendwie abstempeln. Da hat man auch Spaß mit, wenn man
es kommen auch tatsächlich jüngere oder ich sag mal normale 40-, 30-jährige Fahrer zu dir? Oder
Ab und zu ja, also der Großteil ist älter. Wir wollen so ein bisschen gucken, dass der Markt sich ein bisschen wandelt, dass auch mehr Leute das annehmen, weil das einfach ein super Fahrverhalten hat. Also Kurven kann man sehr schnell durchfahren. Bergab hatten wir schon mal über 70 drauf. Anhänger hinten dran mit Familie geht. Wir haben eine extreme Zuladung. Wir können uns hier noch eine viel größere Tasche machen, die bis hier unten geht. Es kann alles und noch viel mehr.
Was hat denn das als Zuladung maximal, also für die Fahrer und fürs Gepäck?
Oh, da muss ich gestehen, das weiß ich gar nicht. Ich weiß nur, wie schwer manche Kunden sind. Also ich sag mal so, ich habe einen Kunden vorne sitzen, der wiegt 120 und die Dame hinten, die sitzt, hat bestimmt auch 100, gehe ich mal von aus. Also 220 würde ich auf jeden Fall sagen, ohne Bedenken, das
Ja,
ganz
super.
sicher.
Ja,
Plus
cool.
noch Gepäck dazu.
Ja.
Und die haben das vor 1,5 Jahren gekauft, die fahren viel, der Rahmen hält bisher. Ich würde es freigeben dafür, ja.
Und ich sag mal, wie schwer ist das Rad jetzt?
Das Rad so an sich, das hat, ich meine, so 55 Kilo ungefähr.
Okay.
Ich zeig's mal einmal. Also wenn man
Entschuldigung,
ganz
der Herr,
kurz,
Sie sind an der Kamera.
Einmal ganz kurz bitte. Also wenn man hier und hier packt, dann
Ja.
kann man tatsächlich das so in einem auch hochheben.
Oha.
Also das geht wirklich.
Okay. Aber gut, du hast auch ein bisschen mehr Kraft, du machst das ja auf jeden Fall.
Oh, ja, so in etwa. Richtig,
Okay.
richtig, genau.
Und wie ist die Reichweite von dem Fahrzeug?
Mit 2 Akkus 140 Kilometer sind möglich. Also auf jeden Fall. Also die längste Tour, die ich bisher mit Familie gemacht habe, das waren 100 Kilometer mit 2 Akkus und wir kamen an und hatten noch so 30%. Aber 2 Akkus, ja, 2 725er Powerpacks. Da hat es auf jeden Fall schon einiges an Möglichkeiten.
Ja. Super. Okay, dann würde ich jetzt sagen, du fährst mich mal kurz eine Runde und dann mache ich mal den Fahrer, oder?
Dann machen wir das so.
Perfekt,
Alles
super.
klar.
Und ihr seid dabei. And out we are. Let's hit the test ride. So Hanno, how fast was the maximum speed you ever cycled with it?
So maximum speed with this was 75 kilometers.
Really?
Downhill.
75?
Yeah.
Jesus
Very
Christ.
fast. Oh, we didn't take the ramp here.
We have a ramp here, guys. That would be awesome.
But I thought we were communicating in German now for the German interview, not for the English part of Laidback.
The German will be translated, mate.
Okay.
But I think it's easier to translate or to tell something in German for you when you show the bike, isn't it?
It is, it is.
Okay. So, guys, this is the new test track here in Freiburg. Look, Mom, no hands, no hands. Please leave the kid alone. Well, this is a very beautiful ride and it's extremely comfortable. I mean, it looks like crazy when you go through the corners fast and fight, but I have to say, you are sitting here very securely, and as a passenger, I have no doubt that this vehicle is, especially for elderly and disabled people on the passenger seat, very suitable.
It's superb. You don't have to be disabled to ride this.
I don't want to say you must be disabled, but I mean, it's, wow.
Turbo ran und das ist, ich tue gerade nichts und wir kommen vorwärts. Und jetzt stellt euch das am Berg vor. Es funktioniert ohne Probleme. Man kommt überall hoch. Man kann sich nicht festfahren. Weil das ist immer das größte Problem, was die Leute mich fragen ist, ja, wie ist das denn am Berg? Was mache ich denn, wenn ich mich festfahre? Ich komme ja nicht mehr weg. Man kommt super gut weg. Auch was man nicht vergessen darf, Wendekreis. Ja? Wir lenken mal voll ein. Wir haben vorne eine Y-Gestängellenkung. Also sprich, je weiter wir einlenken, desto mehr Kraft brauche ich. Desto weiter komme ich rum. Aber noch dazu ist natürlich, wenn ich loslasse, der stellt sich automatisch gerade. Und jetzt drehen wir mal einfach. Und ihr seht hier, das ist ziemlich leicht. Also kleiner Wendekreis. Ne? Weniger als ein Velomobil auf jeden Fall. Funktioniert.
So, ja, also das ist wirklich faszinierend. Vielen Dank, Hanno. Jetzt werde ich mal kurz fahren. Okay, guys, you see me maybe over there with Jimm, with the drone. And I will now ride this vehicle, and Hanno is taking care about the camera. So what you see now, please complain to Hanno. Cool.
Jetzt ist sie gelöst.
Super.
Du erlöst mich.
Rolllaufschalter. Jimm!
And over there,
Jimmy!
famous Laidback Bike Reporter.
Yeah. So, now we are on the track, hitting the road.
Rechts bremsen, rechts, rechts.
Was war nochmal links?
Links wird nur geschaltet. Bleib mal einfach rechts bei der Bremse, bitte.
Okay. He's afraid I'm going to crash this one. But it's fun, mate.
Only 15,000 bucks. So what else?
Hopefully Gary is injured well. Insurance.
I'm not injured.
No, not insurance. Insurance. Yeah, it's really comfortable, especially on the driver's seat also. So we are taking the ramp.
Ja, können wir machen, aber langsam.
Yeah.
We can take the ramp, but please do it slowly. We can take the ramp, but please do it slowly, because I don't want you to crash that thing. And just shift down a little. Shift down a little, we don't want to hit the others, yeah? Okay, so going up. Now, as you see, quite easy. Sorry, wrong side.
Well, this was awesome. Like driving like a mad man. Jesus Christ. Okay, all right. Yeah, taking the corners is... I'm back on the booth here, directly in front of the Bambuk, which we test driven. Yeah, unfortunately we had a small accident in front of us, and so we had to stop the recording. Yeah, just a small, bringing all information together, my impressions. It's a very suitable bike for all kind of people. Of course, especially elder people or people who have kids or people who have some loved ones with disabilities who can cycle on the back seat. But it's a very sportive vehicle and it makes a ton of fun, a lot of fun. So it's really, really interesting, and I really liked the test drive, especially as a driver, not only as a passenger. So maybe you will see some more on the roads in the future. And if you are interested, go to Bambuk, or if you are in Germany, go to Hanno. Pedalwirbel Witten. And he's always welcome to show you around. Okay.
It's always 2 or 3.
He says he's just having 2 or 3 there in store on stock, and it costs around 50,000 euros, right? Yeah. All right. Okay. So let's see you on the next test track.
All right, guys, we are here with Alex in the CIXI booth. Alex, how nice to see you.
Nice seeing you.
All right, pal. We're going to talk about CIXI itself and some of what they've been working on. So many of you have already seen our interviews with Trikes and Steintrikes, where they have integrated the CIXI system, and there are other recumbent manufacturers working on it now, I believe. But Alex, tell me a little bit about where CIXI is with relationship to the recumbent manufacturers right now.
All right. Well, thanks for coming by.
Of course.
Well, we see a lot of interest from different bike categories, and recumbent is one of them. We also see very strong in other specialized bikes like hand bikes, etc., but also the pedelecs and fleet market. But I think especially for the recumbent bike, we see a strong benefit for the users that they can go pedaling backwards without needing to lifting the legs off or using the hands on the wheels, which is a big advantage. They also can go very easily without switching gears. If you're in a very dynamic environment, it helps a lot, up, down, going fast. It really takes away all that need for gear shifting. So I think that's why we get a strong response from the recumbent bike market. Also because the users and the riders are either sporty and entertaining and loving the pleasure of it, but also you have handicapped people, you have people with a lower muscle strength, and for them it's also a very good benefit to ride our system.
For sure. And when you say chainless, this means more to a recumbent rider than it does to an upright bike rider, because there's so much more chain on a recumbent bike. This is a very big thing itself, yeah?
Yeah, of course. If you look at recumbent bikes, when the pedaling unit is in the front, and of course then very often the motor's in the back, you have 3-4 meters maybe of chain, and then you have different intricate measurements, and fixtures, how to then bring the power to the wheel. And of course this all goes away because you just have it with an electronic cable, that the power comes from your feet to the motor, plus then, as it's a serial hybrid, also from the battery to the wheel. Okay. So it does it away with a lot of components, a lot of complexity, also a lot of it getting dirty, greasy, getting your trousers dirty, etc. It's all gone.
Just eliminated. I know, that's amazing. All right. I don't know how much you can talk about this. So we've mentioned the two recumbent trikes that manufacturers that you're working with. I know that you're working with others. Can you talk any more about that, or you can at least say where you're heading in the future with other recumbent manufacturers in general, whatever you can say?
No, there are definitely is a lot of interest of other bike manufacturers, trike manufacturers in the recumbent sector. I rather let them by themselves speak about when they are ready to speak about it, launch it. We had a few other quite known brands on the last Eurobike already that they already showed first prototypes. I'm sure there will be some others coming up as well there, or for some other fairs. But I think what we really see is that the major brands in the recumbent market, they very much seem to embrace that system. They have all their tests, prototypes running up. It's really cool to see, and it's really good dynamic.
All right, Alex, I thought maybe next we could take a look at the Vigo. So Pierre showed us a little bit of it when we did the interview from your facility in France. Yes. But the opportunity to be right here and see it up close, perhaps you can give us a little tour?
Yes, I can.
Let's do this. All right, so where do you want to start? Let's see.
Well, I think just to maybe also recap, this is the reason also why CIXI as a company is around. Mm-hmm. It's the concept of really bringing activity to your daily life, especially on your daily commute, because this is a vehicle that can bring you a long distance, like 50, 80, 100 kilometers, and you can do it within pretty much the same speed and time as with a car. The problem is, of course, with the car, but also with the train or with the bus, which is, of course, always better. It's together, you go together with other people. This combines it with activity. So you don't only sit in the car for half an hour or more, but you sit in it and you're pedaling. And that means this little movement, which is not a lot, of course, and you have still power support, etc., but still this movement gives your body a complete different experience throughout the day. And when you go back and forth from work, this already pretty much fulfills what your body would need to be in a healthy position. So here, the concept is you sit inside like as in a car, and you're pedaling, and you create energy that goes to the motor and bring to the wheel, and it pushes you forward. Of course, with a strong support with the battery that is inside. This vehicle will be between 500 and 600 kilogram once it's ready and on the street. Of course, you need a strong battery to go fast, and you can go fast because this is available up to 120 kilometers an hour, and you can ride on the highway, which really gives you complete flexibility where you want to go and how fast you want to go with it.
Yes.
So it's easy to go in, and you sit in it in pretty much in a comparable position as in a car, and you have your steering here, which brings it like, if you ride a recumbent, it's easy, and then you just start pedaling back and forth as you want to, and by that you create the energy that goes to the motor. So it's feeling very rewarding to do that, and the rest comes in, and you have everything like the whole steering system, air conditioning. music, radio, whatever you want.
And this is real air conditioning.
Yes, it is real air conditioning, so you can really feel in the winter, you have warm, in the summer you have it cool. When you work out a little bit more, because this is what you can choose also with the power support, as you used in an e-bike, you can really decide you want to go very smoothly, like on a city bike, go to work, you will not sweat, you will just arrive, and you arrive at work with a shirt, with a tie, whatever you want, and you go right for the meetings. And when you go home, you can decrease a little bit the support, and then you have a little workout, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour, and when you get home, you had a little work done.
Right.
So it's really, but still with the air conditioning, you have the right environment not to be completely uncomfortable. It's really nice.
Alex, where's the steering wheel?
A steering wheel is here on the lower part, so you steer. But the thing is, it's not a mechanical steering, it's all electronically steered, so it calculates everything.
Steer by wire, yes?
Yeah, steer by wire, exactly. And it's also the whole vehicle will tilt in turns, so that means it's very dynamic. It's calculating with the speed, with the how far you steering in, the angle of tilting. So it's a very high tech product, and it really takes care of it, that you have the great feeling, and it's also safe.
So the rear wheel then pivots, and that's the steering from the rear, yes?
No, it's really the two front wheels that turn in it, and then you tilt in, and you have one in the back and two wheels in the front, and by that you have a great stability on it.
Okay, anything else that we've missed as far as features?
You can have a passenger. You can have a passenger in the back, which is great, of course, because there's a lot of reasons why you don't take a bike very often to work or wherever. You have to pick up your kids. You have to go shopping. This can all fit in the back. You can also have another passenger. You can even open up the back side of it. You can put something longer in, so you can really use it as a second car that you would use normally. Yeah.
And safety-wise, I see seat belts.
Yes, it's seat belts. It's also already crash tests. You have an anti-blocking system. So you have, we did the ALK test, we did already. We have a lot of certifications that this vehicle will need on the street. So yeah, we don't see any big plugging points from a technical perspective.
All right, you want to pop back out over here and we'll say goodbye. I have maybe one more question for you. Well, Alex, thanks so much for showing us the Vigos. Interesting, fascinating machine. I guess the big question is when is someone going to be able to purchase one of these things and when will I see them? Well, I may not see them on the road in the U.S. for a while, but when would they be on the road?
I guess we're planning for having a test fleet on the street within 2 years from now, hopefully. And then it takes another maybe 1 or 2 years, and then we should see it on the road somewhere in 2030. That's our plan, and yeah, let's hope we work on it to make that happen.
Right. What a wide-ranging and lots of variety in what you guys do with the simple idea of a pedal generator system. It's terrific. So, Alex?
Speaking active. Well,
so nice to talk to you. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Okay.
Pleasure.
Well, here we are, relaxed at the HASE booth with my friend Anya. Anya, so nice to see you again.
And you.
All right. So there's some interesting and fun things to talk about that's new here at HASE. What do you want to talk to us about?
So HASE developed a couple parts that's going to make it easier for people to use the bikes. So, for example, HASE for a long time didn't have wrist rests. Now we have wrist rests. You can either use them with a strap, or you can use them without a strap. And they are a little different. We used to use other companies' wrist rests, but they didn't really fit because the position of the handlebar is different. So now we came up with this piece, and they are height adjustable. You turn them like this. You can take the strap completely off. You can wash the little pad here. So altogether, really nice. I'm glad they finally have it. And it's sold by the piece, not in the pair.
Okay.
What else do we have? This is something...
All right, I got to know what this is. This looks like some sort of goblin hat. I don't know.
So remember, some people, they have a really hard time after a stroke to open their hands. And this way, you can just stick their hand on there. And this is on the top of the handlebar. And it fits in any handlebar. And then they can hold on to this. But you don't have to pry open their hand to get their hand on here. You can just stick it on there, and that works for some people, not for everybody, but it's a really good idea.
So I understand. So there is one hemisphere that is affected, and this hand can't be used for brakes or steering or anything. So that's what this is for.
Yeah.
And then the other hand will be used for other use.
The other hand, you have to have the double brake handle and the shifting on the other side. The next really interesting thing is a fork. First looks pretty standard, right? But so this is 16-inch, and this is something for the dealer to change. So it comes like this, and you don't think of anything, but you can make it a 20-inch fork. So you go like this. So you might be sporty when you buy your first Catwiesel. You start with 20-inch, and then maybe something happens in your life, or you can't get your leg over the front tube anymore. You go back to your dealer and say, okay, I'm ready for 16-inch. So then he goes like this, puts a different front wheel in and a different fender, and then you're all set for 16-inch.
Incredibly flexible.
Yep.
And that's nice. A simple twist. It can't be easier.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. At the workshop in November at HASE, we took it apart, and it's just really amazing. Super simple, but very effective.
Good. All right.
Could do that all day long.
You could. You're having fun with it. I can see that. Yeah. And it's good exercise too. Okay. All right. Do you want to look at some trikes, or we want to talk about some?
Let's
all right.
look at some
Let's go do that.
Yeah.
All right, Anya. What do we have on this Catwiesel?
I'm not sure if people know the new parking brake that's on here. So it's very easy. It's made for hydraulic brakes. They changed the parking brake a little bit so that with one easy click, you release this one and then pull, and then the parking brake is on. Adjusting this is also super easy. We have a little tool that comes with the bike. So can we go behind it? Yep. You take this off, and then this little one lives here, like that. 10 minutes. That lives down here, so you get your tool out, so you can adjust the length of the bike.
Okay.
And then you can open this on both sides, and you can change this one, or for transport you go all the way down and squeeze it all together, and then super short.
So Anya, you're going to show us some more adjustments, yes, on the Catwiesel? Look, okay, go ahead, tell us.
So you find your adjustment key, which is right here, there, and then you open this screw until you feel a little bit of resistance, and then you know it is open, and then nothing is easy on this one. It's too new. And then you can make it small or long, and to transport it, you push it all the way together, flatten the seat and this one, and then you can transport it in your car or on the rack.
Nice.
If you transport it outside the car, you want to take off the upholstery, the pads. Yeah, it's all Velcro, so I'm not doing this too loud, you know.
That's great.
Yeah. Okay, and then to make it longer again, you just pull it apart and then tighten it right here. And then
the wrench goes right back in its slot.
Yeah. There are magnets right there, and then you can go. Also, something really cool is you can adjust the suspension on this one with the wrench I just used. So I can show you how that works.
Sure.
You take the same wrench, and you have a little scale here.
Ah, yeah.
And you put it in here, and then you can adjust, make it softer or harder. depending on how you like your ride or where you're riding. And you should do both sides equally, or you're just going to be hopping around a little bit. So this really is an amazing idea. We love this trike, and you can have it with upsteering or underseat steering. Obviously, the underseat steering is a little bit more relaxing, but people do like choppers.
Right.
So, depends on what you're going to use.
Some people like just to hang on, right, if they're up top.
Or they like something in front of them. I'm not sure why, but that's what they do.
A little comforting.
Yes. And they come with Shimano steps or Bosch. So you have the choice.
The two motors.
Yeah. And we have them in the States in stock. So also we have a new hand cycle version for this one. I'm not sure, we should look in the booth if it's here, but it's very popular because the old HASE hand cycle used to be, you have to turn like this, and a lot of people with higher injuries have a problem because they're not so stable. And now it just is like a standard steering. It's much easier. And I love it. It's really, really cool. So you can adjust so many things, and it's so much easier to adjust. It's really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Is that about it?
That's it for the Catweasel. We should go over to the Pinot, because don't forget the Pinot.
We're on our way to the Pinot right now. All right, the Pinot. So tell me about it.
The Pinot comes in new colors. This is not the color. It's going to come in a nice beige, modern color, a little fresher than we had before. And the Pinot Porter has new bags. So this is the front top Porter bag. Comes with a lot of compartments up here. So you can put your little doggy in there. Big compartment, and you can take this off and pick up your child or your person, or you drop them off and you go shopping, right? So then underneath we have new Porter bags that go all the way through, and this is a little cover, so you could have a dog in there, maybe in Europe, maybe not in the US, I don't know.
Or if you had two dogs, then.
Or if you had two dogs. So they have air there. I'm not sure if I would put a dog in there, but maybe.
Okay.
Definitely groceries and things you're gonna go buy at the supermarket. What else? This one has a dropper post. So this is an option that you can choose. So you get on low because you have a person in the front, so you have quite a bit of weight in the front. And then when you're ready, you can get your post up. That's an option you can choose when you buy a custom bike, or we can add it later to your bike. This one right now was only Shimano steps, but we're working on a Bosch version as well.
Okay.
We have them in the US as the Pinot E version. With e-assist, right now not without e-assist because of those lovely tariffs, but it's in stock and available. Any other questions? Any questions?
Anyone out there? No questions? Okay.
Questions?
Well, I have something to say though.
Yeah.
And that is thank you to you and for HASE for sponsoring the Laidback Bike Report here at Spezi 2026. Very kind of you to do the support that you always seem to have for us. So we really appreciate that, Anya.
Anytime.
Very good. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
All right, guys. I don't know if you recognize this guy right here. He's not usually wearing this amazing hat, but that's my pal Heiko from HP Velotechnik. We're at the booth here at Spezi. Heiko, hello.
Hello, Gary. Nice to have you here again.
We're going to talk about HP Velotechnik.
Yes.
Because there are some new things that the folks would probably be interested in knowing. Let's start talking about that. First of all, our old friend that's not so old, the Delta TX. What's new?
Yeah. Yes, the Delta TX is still one of the focus themes in our company. because it's not the newest model now, because the Scorpion FX26 came in between.
Right.
But it still was the generation 1, and now we're developing it further and further. And the big news for the Delta TX is that we have under-seat steering now. So you know the under-seat steering from our Tempo Trikes. It's very ergonomic because you can rest your hands on handrests maybe. So you can equip it with handrests like with the Scorpions or the Geckos. And you have this relaxed position. You have the view without obstacles, the whole panorama while riding. And it looks very simple, but doing it the right way, doing it the HP Velotechnik way is not as easy. There's a lot of brain work in this under-seat steering again. And if you're interested, I could show you some details.
I absolutely would like to see that. Tell us about it.
So the most important thing is I will remove the seat to see it better.
All right.
Hold on. There's so many quick levers here.
All right.
That I have to check to open the right ones. Because if I open the wrong, it will slide.
It is loaded with quick release.
You already know our Ergomesh Premium seat, which is foldable in itself. So and once I remove it, you see this construction is the heart of the under-seat steering. The important thing for all our bicycles is to get it into the right size for every driver, every rider. So there would be several ways. Either you can shift the bottom bracket, or you can lengthen the frame. This is all not very handy. So on the regular Delta TX, we already had the slider.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we already had
the seat slider.
Yeah, the seat slider. So on the regular Delta TX or the first Delta TX, you could slide the seat to adjust it to your body length. If you now slide the seat and the steering would stay at the same place, this would be not very handy and not very ergonomically.
Right.
So the simple solution is to integrate the steering into the seat mount. And so if you see now, I can open this lever, and there's a safety lever under here with a button under the steering, which goes to the steering rod in front. And after it's opened, you can slide all the seat mount.
The whole assembly goes together.
Together with the steering.
Yeah.
See, close it again. And one nice thing about the under-seat steering is also, if you want to mount on the seat and the handlebar is in the way, you can
drop it,
yeah. And so you have easy access, and then put it back. Since they're quick lever,
they're indexed with numbers.
Yes, this is for adjusting the length.
Yes.
See, this is max. And it goes in. So you can highly adjust the position of the steering in relation to your seating position. And it also has a very nice steering circle. So it's not like others turning on the point, but if you have a regular road, you can just turn in one circle.
Good. All right, Heiko. So now one of the other modifications has to do with cargo carrying on the Delta TX. What do we have here?
Yes. One word before. Usually we introduce all our new developments at the Eurobike show, so only once a year. This year is totally different. The under-seat steering, which I showed you already, was first shown at the Capta West, which is very interesting because it was the first time that we showed a new development, not only outside of Eurobike, but for the first time in the United States.
So just so the folks know, they may not be familiar with CABDA, it's a bicycle trade show in the U.S. There are a couple, they're regional. So there's one in the Midwest and the West and East? Yeah, okay. And so this was a couple of months ago in March, yeah. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Yes, it's a B2B show, but we consider the American market still as very, very important, although it cooled down a bit. But we think it's still important to have HP Velotechnik in the US. And it was a signal to our US dealers that we trust in them, that we trust in the US market, and that we want to be there and want to be present. So if we go to other shows and show a novelty, we also wanted to show something at Spezi. This is a bit smaller, but I think still very handy. It's a box. Usually you have a basket like this. This comes regular with the Delta TX. If it's raining, things will get wet, soaked. If you have things of value, they might get stolen. So the solution for this is a box. This box is fixed to the rack, so you can just remove it, and it's fixed from the inside. So if you have a lock here, this one don't have a lock, but you can get locks for this box. If the box is locked, it's not possible to remove it. So the box itself cannot be stolen as well.
So weatherproofing and also security, because no one's walking away with this.
Exactly. I mean, you can just grab the things and run away. It's all safe in the box. The box stands like this because we had this one is usually holding the basket, but it's also holding the
lid.
The lid of a Korb, den Deckel von der Box. The box itself, the inside is filled with XPE foam. So we get the box from a deliverer, we source it somewhere else, but we found out that things were rattling inside, and so we filled the box with XPE foam. So if you're on rough roads, it's not rattling. Things inside are not rattling like a snake.
Right. It's fully lined, bottom and sides.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. Yeah. So a small invention, but a nice one, I think.
Very good.
And if it's locked.
And can you add a padlock, some kind of lock to these clips?
I think the locks can be sourced by ourselves. I'm not quite sure, but I think there's an option for locks.
Good. All right, Heiko. So that was some talk about the Deltas, but HP also makes tadpole trikes, I understand, and this is something that you guys are really excited about right now. What are we looking at here?
Yes, actually, before the Delta TX came, we only made tadpole trikes, so with 2 wheels in the front and 1 wheel in the back. The Delta TX is not our newest model because last year we introduced the Scorpion FX26. For those guys familiar with HP Velotechnik lineup, the Scorpion FX20, so with a 20-inch rear wheel, is a traditional model which has been there for many years. So I think 12 or 13 years already, and it was also always considered as a travel bike. The trend goes to bigger rear wheels, which usually had the disadvantage that there's not enough storage space. And if you create a travel trike for long distance travel, you want to have some luggage with you. So this was the result, because we developed a top rack for the Scorpion FS26 first, so our sporty 26-inch tadpole trike, and it was quite easy to adapt it to the FX26 as well. The FX26 is not is only rear suspended, so there's no front suspension. It is moderate and very in many ways. So this trike doesn't know extremes. The only extreme it knows is luggage capacity and long distance capability. So this is the companion which you can rely on, because it's sturdy, it's not too high, not too low, and it has the highest load capacity of all our trikes.
Yeah. You have a number for that?
It's 150 kilograms. I think in pounds this must be 286.
150 kilograms is over 300 pounds.
Okay,
I think. Yeah,
maybe. I have to look in the catalog.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's obviously, we look at the number of bags that are on here. It's great carrying capacity, and then weather protection with the fairing. Were you going to get to that?
Yes, this is an add-on which you can, of course, get with all our recumbent bikes and trikes, except the Delta TX. It wouldn't fit the Delta TX, but yes. The streamer itself is not new. We have it in our lineup for many years. But with trikes, it was developed for bicycles first, and it was not too difficult to get into the bicycle. With the trikes, we always had the problem. There was a pole,
right?
And this was always in the way. You had to have snake-like capabilities to get inside.
Right.
And so we decided we want to make it fit for trikes. And due to new production techniques like 3D printing, we were finally able to.
Wow! Look at that.
Tiltable, and in the same process, we made it compatible with Shimano steps drives. Not with pinion, which would have needed another design, which I'm a bit sad about, but I mean, it was a great step to make it compatible with steps.
Sure.
So
easy access, weather protection,
and you see it snaps in.
Oh yeah.
And then it's tight, and of course, I mean, it's for weather protection and aerodynamics. If you're riding on a recumbent bike, first thing which will get soaked is your legs, and totally. And one other thing is the wind from the front, which blows on your wet legs. And I mean, the upper body is not so much a problem. So if you want to ride all year, many would choose a Velomobile, but a Velomobile needs space, it's heavy, and in summer you're sweating. Some people just don't want to ride Velomobiles, although we love Velomobiles.
We love Velomobiles,
yeah,
but we need alternatives as well.
Exactly.
All right, well, Heiko, fascinating new stuff as always. Nobody tells it better than you do, my friend. So
thank you.
Thanks for showing us around the HP booth again this year, and all the best.
Thank you for your visit, and it's always a pleasure to have you here.
All right, to finish up here at the HP Velotechnik booth today, we're talking to the CEO, Paul, who is always kind enough to sponsor us at Spezi. And once again this year, Paul, thank you so much for supporting the Laidback Bike Report.
Well, thank you, Gary, for coming here to Spezi. This time it's you coming over to Germany. We almost met a couple weeks ago in the US while I was touring the US, the southern states, which I enjoyed a lot, talking to many US people, and I brought all that feedback back home to the development department. So watch out what's coming up next with HP.
Yeah, you never know, but I'm sure it will be exciting. So it was great to have you in the States. I know you worked very hard, traveled all around, cabbed a few cabdas, and I know you had a good time too. You learned a little bit more about your potential customers in the States, didn't you? So, all right. Well, Paul, thanks again, and we will see you soon.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi guys, in the ice booth with my pal Phil. Phil, how are you?
Hi Gary, how you doing?
Let me get a little shaking action
nice
there.
to see you again.
It's great to see you again, and a new year in the ice booth and some new innovation this year. We're going to start out with the hand trike. Tell us what's new.
So yeah, we've been working on this for a while. It's what we've done is we know our trikes work really well, and we've never had a hand cycle before, so we thought, well, let's see if we can do that and make it more accessible to people who can't sort of use their feet. So yeah, we've got the system it's really useful. So a lot of hand cycles, the whole point is getting in and out, making it really easy. So we've got this new system now where basically you adjust this, undo that, and basically push this forwards out of the way, which then lets most of the riders come in with a wheelchair. They can park the wheelchair really close and they can transfer in. Once they're in, basically grab hold of the handle, pull it back, and you can sort of set it into your position that you want. Like so. And it's as simple as that.
Nice. So we saw a brief look at this last year in the booth, but it was a prototype, a lot of 3D printed parts. Exactly. So you're ready to go with this right now? Is this is for
now? Yeah, we've sold quite a few of these already to bike shops, dealers, organizations all over the world.
Excellent. Okay, so that's very interesting. The other interesting thing, a lot of announcements out there that we saw was the new chainless CIXI system that you've incorporated. Can we have a look at that?
Yeah, let's have a look at that.
All right. All right, Phil, so here it is. Look at this. So the Adventure AT version of the pedalless system. Yep. So I'd like you to take us through it. Of course, looking at it itself is just like you've never seen a trike like this before. Everything seems to be missing. Yeah. Tell us about it.
So it's all new and exciting. We've been working on this for a while with CIXI. So this is the PERS chainless pedaling system. At the front we have here, which is a generator. It looks like a motor. It's not. It's a generator. So that you basically pedal, you generate electric, which then goes to the rear wheel through the hub motor. The electric assist will then help you, to sort of whatever sort of mode you want, from sort of muscular all the way up to dynamite. Dynamite is fantastic, and it's great. It's a great system. It's got lots of features, lots of benefits. It's clean. It's maintenance free. It's great. It's absolutely great.
Yeah, let's maybe detail a bit about what's missing. Right? So for those that really don't understand what's happening here, you add a pedal generator to a trike like this. You have one cable or wire that comes from here. It's routed, I assume, in the frame.
Exactly.
And it comes back to this hub motor completely cleanly. No chain rings. It's just no hub. Yeah, there's no chain tubes, no gears, no, right? Even here, you have the brakes, and that's pretty much all, and then your computer to control all of this, which is incredible. All right. What about... Can you tell me a little bit more about the hub motor? Is the brand and the specs on that?
Yeah, so it's a CIXI motor system. Okay. It's 250 watt motor, so it's a standard sort of e-assist, legal in all locations all over the world. It peaks at 750 watts. It's great. It's got lots of different power settings. 75 newton meters of torque, so it's very powerful. It's quick, it's responsive, it feels great, it's a lovely experience to ride. I keep saying the word breathtaking, it is, and it's great. It's got a lot of features.
Let me ask a couple of questions that people ask when I've posted about these systems, right? First of all, well, what the heck happens when your battery's dead? You're stuck, aren't you?
No. What? So basically you can never really run out of power, because you can always pedal. So you pedal, you generate your own power. So even if the battery gets down to 0%, you can still pedal. You're in the lowest power mode, but you can get yourself home. So yeah, it's really good. And obviously with the regeneration, it extends your route anyway. So we've been out on a lot of rides where you think you would lose like 10 or 20 or 30% power, but because of the regeneration, you lose a little bit less than you think. So it's been really good so far.
Let's talk a little bit about the regeneration, how that works. Maybe this is not intuitive. So when you've gone up the hill,
yep.
and now you're going to go on a long downhill, right? Yep. So what happens? How does that help?
So as soon as you're going down the hill and you start to sort of pedal back slightly and put a little bit of resistance in with the brakes, that's when it starts to regenerate. So when you're coasting downhill, it won't regenerate. But as soon as you start to, like with an electric car, when you put on the brakes, it's going to start regenerating, okay. which extends your ride.
Excellent. And so, yeah, that's part of the other question that folks ask a lot about, and we may not have all the details, but they ask about the efficiency. Everybody thinks that they're just not efficient, but the regeneration really helps to add to the efficiency, and maybe what people are more concerned about is the range, right?
Yeah.
How does this play out for range?
So at the moment we're saying around 50 to 60 miles. Depends where you go, depends what you do. It's the same question with all electric bikes. So, if you're clever, you're doing a lot of downhill, you're regenerating, and, we've been quite surprised. But, around 40, 50, 60 miles, they're the sort of figures that we're talking about.
And the one last thing that comes to mind, people have talked about, you mentioned pedaling backwards a little to regenerate. Yeah. What if you're sitting still and you pedal backwards? Does anything happen?
Yeah, well, it's one of the most common questions we get when we're out and about is people say, how do you go backwards? Well, this has full reverse. So it's great. It's a really good feature. And for a lot of people, it's a game changer. Going backwards on a trike, it's brilliant. It's really good. It's something that we wish we'd have had years ago, but now we have it now.
Right. So you just sit there. If you're not moving and you pedal backwards, the bike goes backwards.
Exactly that. Yeah. And when you're riding and you're, like we said before about going down a hill, you start to pedal backwards. Then that puts the brakes on. So you've got like an active brake all the time. So you end up using the normal brakes a lot less.
It's beautiful. It's a great looking system. Obviously, it's a complete game changer and will be for many people, maybe not for everyone, but it's something very different that we haven't seen in the trike industry for a long time. So
we hope places like this where people can come and ride it and experience it. These are now shipping all over the place to our dealers where people can go and actually try them for themselves. The feedback we've had is brilliant. It's really good. They're really nice to ride, and the extra features of the braking and the going backwards and the regeneration and no gears as well, that's great. So we're really, really impressed.
Well, kudos to ICE for being right there at the very beginning and putting together such a great system. Phil, thanks for taking us around the booth and showing us the new systems. Always a pleasure.
Nice to meet you, Gary.
Okay.
Cheers.
Bye.
Guten Tag, wie heißen Sie und von welchem Stand sind Sie?
Hallo, ich bin Gail von Karbikes. Ich bin die Mitbegründerin des Firma. Sie ist 4 Jahre alt jetzt.
Okay, und Sie kommen ursprünglich, oder Sie sind in Straßburg in Frankreich, richtig?
Genau, ja, neben Straßburg, ja.
Und Sie haben jetzt hier 2 Fahrzeuge dabei, richtig?
Genau, ja. Das ist, einer ist Zweisitzer, eine Erwachsene vorne und hintern eine Erwachsene oder 2 Kinder. Und der ist mehr für Profis oder für Gärtner oder so. Da kann man laden.
Okay, also wir sehen jetzt hier gerade ein modular aufgebautes Fahrzeug mit einem, im Grunde wie ein Pickup und einem Fahrersitz. Und dann gibt es eben, wie gerade besprochen, noch eins mit 2 Sitzen, also dass man hinten nochmal Familie mitnehmen kann. Das ist soweit richtig, ne?
Ja, genau. Mhm.
Hat der für die Familie auch nochmal einen Kofferraum oder ist da eher was?
Genau, also der Sitz hintern kann man bewegen, wenn man mehr Platz für Gepäck braucht oder mehr Platz für ein Erwachsener hintern. 2 Kinder, das kann man verschieben. Ja.
Okay.
Auch komplett liegen machen. Das Sitz hintern, ja.
Und das Fahrzeug, ist das betrieben auch mit einer normalen Fahrradkette oder hat das nur vorne einen Generator und hinten einen Motor?
Also letztes Jahr hatten wir welche mit Kette, dieses Jahr sind sie nur mit Generator. So man tritt in den Generator und Strom geht zu der Batterie und zu der Motor.
Mhm. Ja. Okay, das heißt, wir haben hier vorne den Generator und der Strom geht dann hinten zu den
Okay. Der Motor ist zwischen die 2 Reifen hintern. Ja.
Okay. Und welche Reichweite hat man mit dem Fahrzeug?
Welche?
Welche Reichweite? Wie viele Kilometer kommt man mit dem Fahrzeug?
Ah ja, okay. So, man fährt 25 km/h und mit einer Batterie macht man 40 Kilometer und mit 2 80.
Okay. Und wie lange dauert es, das Fahrzeug wieder aufzuladen, eine Batterie?
Ungefähr 5 Stunden.
Okay, also ist normaler Bosch-Batterie oder was ist da verbaut?
Nee, das sind Batterien von T-Free.
Okay.
Neu.
Okay, gut. Und fährt unterstützt bis 25 km/h, richtig?
Ja, genau.
Okay. Und kann man damit auch schneller fahren oder ist ab 25 km/h abgeregelt?
Es gibt eine Grenze. Wenn man einen Berg runterfährt, dann geht der Strom zurück zu der Batterie und es bremst, dass es nicht Geschwindigkeit nimmt.
Okay. Habe ich dadurch auch den Vorteil, dass ich rückwärts fahren kann? Also habe ich einen Rückwärtsgang?
Ja, natürlich. Es gibt einen Rückwärtsgang. Man tritt auf eine Taste und tretet rückwärts und es geht rückwärts und dann nochmal nach vorne. Ist ganz intuitiv.
Ja, cool. Und beim Cockpit, was haben wir da für Möglichkeiten? Also es ist ja schon sehr voll ausgestattet, sage ich jetzt mal. Gibt es da irgendwas genau zu beachten? Braucht man dann eine Einarbeitung?
So, es gibt Blinker, es gibt Hupe und Klingel, es gibt eine Windschutzscheibe, das ist neu, das ist ganz cool, wenn es regnet.
Elektrisch oder manuell?
Elektrisch.
Ah, das ist cool, ja.
Auf die gleiche Batterie, alles ist auf die gleiche Batterie. So Licht, Blinker, ja, Bremslicht auch, geht von alleine, ja.
Und ich sehe jetzt hier noch so einen Reißverschluss, das heißt, man kann das Fahrzeug auch bei Wind und Wetter zumachen, richtig?
Genau, ja, das ist mal cool, wenn es regnet oder wenn es Wind gibt, im Winter genau, dann kann man es zumachen und wieder auf. Und jetzt ist die Sommerposition, aber auch wenn es trotzdem regnet, kann man es ganz schnell zumachen.
Okay, bei der Verstellung habe ich jetzt nur beim Sitz oder kann ich auch die Pedale verstellen?
So, der Sitz kann nach vorne oder nach hinten und auch der Gelenke.
Ja.
Nee, kann man da.
Ah ja, okay.
Machen und dann.
Ah ja, okay, im Winkel verstellen, ich verstehe, ja, okay. Ja, cool.
Und ein Unterschied auch, was wichtig ist für uns, ist, dass es nur 80 cm breit ist. Die Fahrräder, so die gehen durch alle
Fahrradwege.
Genau, danke.
Das heißt, ich darf damit auch legal in Prag fahren?
Ja, genau.
Okay, weil in Prag ist es tatsächlich so, dass Fahrräder über 1 Meter verboten sind innerhalb der Stadtgrenzen. Deswegen ist das tatsächlich ein Verkaufsargument, wenn so ein Lastenrad mal nicht eben mehr als 1 Meter breit ist. Gut, Sie sagten, das Fahrzeug kann man auch Probe fahren?
Ja, genau.
Dann würde ich euch gerne mit auf die Fahrt mitnehmen und zeige euch dann mal noch kurz ein bisschen das Interieur, den Außenbereich und dann gehen wir auf die Teststrecke. Vielen Dank, sage ich schon mal, und
Dankeschön.
Vielen Dank für die Information.
Ja, gerne.
Genau. Schönen Dank doch. Spooky. Ja, das ist schon ein bisschen, that's kind of spooky. Jesus Christ. Okay. Wow. The motor is coming with 1000 watts. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't thought that this is possible. So, let's put down the mirrors. So the thing is that it's very well fast accelerating, and because you don't have a direct chain connection, it's not that intuitive for the first moment than you would be with a normal quad bicycle. but it's very interesting. The cornering is good. It's you don't have the feeling that you top over every moment. So that's good. They seem to have a lot of weight down at the bottom of the vehicle. And because there's also no chain, the noise is not that bad as I had expected. So it's quite good from the atmosphere inside. The only thing you really hear is the motor, the electric motor, which is pushing, and of course the metal trunk or the metal flatbed on the rear of the vehicle. And what I really like here are the mirrors, and you have a very good visibility around that vehicle. You have a wide view mirror on the left hand side. You could also add, I think, one on the rear, on the right hand side. So, and you have the normal mirrors right and left. So yeah, that's great. That's awesome. The braking is also very good. So let's do a little bit more. So watch out, don't run any over. Yeah, it's not like a normal chain drive. Like you really have a small delay. Well, this is expected at these kind of vehicles when you don't have a chain. It's something I need to get used to. But I think when you use it quite often, then you get used to it very soon, I think. So that should be no problem. Indicating is also working very good. It's working fine. And now again we are getting reverse. So let's see. Yeah. So I just put on the hazard lights, and then I pedal back, and I can drive backwards. So how amazing is that, isn't it? I could go the whole track backwards very slowly, but it's awesome. That's great. I really loved it. And what I didn't really use now, here they have also a phone holder, so you have navigation directly via your phone. That's good. That's great. I like that. That's a great vehicle. You have a good suspension. I mean, we are currently on gravel, and this thing hits the road like nothing. It's shooting. That's great. I really loved it. That's great. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave this vehicle. And we are hitting the 25 kilometers per hour. Yeah, okay, that's definitely one of the downsides of this vehicle. When you're hitting the 25 kilometers per hour, you are not able to accelerate faster. So it's not like with the ICE trike, where you can pedal faster than 25 kilometers per hour. So yeah, it's what the lady said. Yeah, it's just stop at or holding the 25-26 kilometers per hour. But well, in a city where this thing has its place, that's fine. I mean, it's for the urban use and not for big distances. So this is a proper vehicle to deliver stuff. Definitely it is. That's great. So I really like that. I really like that. And the turn, yes. For a vehicle this size, you can easily turn, you can easily go around. Well, it's cool.
Normalement, la prod elle commence dans 3 semaines.
J'ai vu la vidéo que tu m'avais dit là sur la côte au Perdé, j'ai cherché sur internet.
Awesome. War super.
We are here with my good friend Stefan from Katanga. Stefan, how nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again, Gary.
All right. So we've seen a number of the products here at Katanga before, but let's go through the line if we can quickly and tell us what you are working on. And there are a couple of new things we want to talk about as well. So maybe we'll start to your right. What do we have here?
So this is the AllRoadRacer. It's one of the oldest Velomobiles, but together with Passion Velomobile and Alligt, Katanga helps to bring it again on the market. And the start was quite successful. We have sold now 55 numbers. And the role of Katanga is to collect the parts, have some parts produced also, and pack and ship. Yeah, that's the role of Katanga.
Right. And David himself, selling at Passion Velomobile, has made a number of very interesting YouTube videos about the elevator as well, yeah?
Yes, Passion Velomobile is doing all the marketing and is very good in all these videos, so the team is working very well.
Good. All right, another interesting Velomobile that is a long history of reliability and a lot of interest in the Velomobile world is the WOW. So what did you bring here this year?
Yeah, so the WOW is our first product, and after having done all the R&D, we produce it, and as you say, it's very durable. It has been used for a lot of races. It survives a lot, and you can put almost any components on it. So for the moment we are selling, producing, and we didn't focus much on R&D on this product because we have other R&D projects running.
Right. Speaking of R&D projects, something that you've been working on for a while is a light electric vehicle. Let's take a little stroll over here, if we can. And what is this?
So this is the Velion. It's not a bicycle anymore. It's a biohybrid vehicle. You might have seen it in previous Spezi. We are still working on the R&D. The goal is to have it working and with an e-assist till 45 km per hour and a very powerful motor that will pull the vehicle forward, but also with very strong regen braking. Yeah? For the moment, our two colleagues from Switzerland are working on it and testing it in the Swiss Alps.
Right, so this is part of the testing process. This is the rubber meeting the road, as we say. It's really being tested out. Do you want to bring Nathan in and talk for a second? Nathan come on in over here, Nathan. All right. Nathan, tell me about your company a little bit.
From Velo Couché? Well, we are mostly two engineers and we work very hard to make Velion as nice as possible.
Okay. So. And the name of the company is Velo Couché?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
We adapt all kind of bike to special need, like if you need, I don't know, a hand pedaling or stuff like that.
So this is typically what you work on, but this is a different and new project for you.
Yeah, and me, I'm mostly on the electronic side, so my job is for the lighting, for the control, for the motor tuning and that part.
And how's it going so far with the Velion?
Well, we did a lot of progress over the last 4 months. Of course, there is always things to improve, but I'm quite happy with the result.
Okay, very good. Well, it's nice to meet you, Nathan. So good luck to you. Okay. All right, Stefan. And then there's something really new and interesting over here. So this is very unusual looking, but of course it's based obviously on the Pony 4, which is something that you have had in the works for quite some time and been selling for a while. What do we have here?
So, like you said, the Pony is a quad bike, already 5 years on the market, and we develop accessories. We see that a lot of people dream of building their semi-trailer or trailer and a caravan. So we thought, let's also develop something, and all people can buy it from us, or they can buy components. And you see one example, and it's a camper semi-trailer. The goal is to sell it as a building kit. We were inspired by the AllRoadRacer concept, so we used some ideas of it, and this is one of the first 2 prototypes that I'm testing with my wife.
Okay, can you give us a little tour of what you've built so far?
Yes.
Look, go ahead. Why don't you step in there or step over and just tell us about it?
It's a semi-trailer with a system that prevents it from kipping. Or the whole bike should kip, which is very difficult. You have a system of integrated overrun brakes. So as soon as you brake with a bike, the caravan will push forward and will actionate mechanical brakes on the caravan, which is also important when you have a lot of weight. There is a solar panel of 300 watts, which on summer days is enough to power the complete bike. So you are not dependent of the grid. You can travel in all freedom, camp everywhere where you want, and continue the next day with a full battery. Yeah. We have in the development process, at one time we have thrown away the whole plan that we had because the weights were too high and too complex. So we wanted to concentrate on a tool that on which you can really travel, do at least 100 kilometers per day, and sleep in all comfort. But it's not a caravan in the sense that you live in it. So it's more for sleeping.
Okay.
So it's a broad door because it's not very high, and to get in, you have to bow yourself like this. It's very long, so people of 2 meters can easily fit in it. It's just when you get out, you're a little careful. Up like this. There's a lot of place for putting your luggage at each side. In fact, all the parts under it can be used for luggage. It's also suspended. Notice you see that? Yeah. And you see the brakes. So
yeah, come around. Let's take a look at the rear here.
Yeah. So this is the first time that we expose it. It attracts the attention, of course, of many people, and we plan to sell it at the end of the year as a building kit, as I announced, and we hope this will have a lot of success. And as I told, even if they don't buy the whole kit, all the separate parts can be ordered too with us. The first 2 prototypes were quite good. It's only when we assembled, we saw there were some points that were not that easy. So we want to prepare it better for final customers so that it's easier to build.
Right. Very unusual. It's going to get a lot of attention, I think, for sure. So with that then, Stefan, I want to thank you for showing us around the Katanga booth here at Spezi. Very interesting as always, and we will see you again soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, thank you very much, Gary.
Okay. So Trey and I were walking the aisles here at Spezi, and we came upon this very interesting human-powered vehicle called the Manta, and the engineer involved with the Manta is Vivian. Nice to meet you, Vivian.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Yes.
All right. So tell us a little bit about how the Manta came about. What is the story first?
Yeah, the vehicle called Manta is something between an airplane, a velomobile, and a sleeping tent. Yes. So it's a mix.
Okay. And so is this a project that you've been working on for a long time? Where did the idea come from?
Yeah, 2 years ago, I have been to the Sun Trip. This was a trip organized from French people to Morocco and back. It was 7,300 kilometers. And yeah, I did this trip and I booked the trip, and then I had to build something for the trip. And I had some pressure, to be finished with the vehicle for this start. And then I started to build a bike like this. I wanted to sleep inside because other people, they had a tent with them, and I thought, yeah, I will do it without tent. And I did something also with only 2 wheels, because 1 wheel more is more drag and less efficiency. And so I built this like this. It's not exactly the same. This is the improved device. And it was a really nice journey. It took 43 days for me to do the 7,300 kilometers, but I did it only by muscles and with the sun. Yeah. So the main part is that it's a 2-wheeler, and for a 2-wheeler you need to have some stand or something like this. And I built some landing gears, and that's the wheel here. So you can retract the wheels by a lever.
All right, Bill. Yeah, good luck. It's an amazing project. All right, I am here with Lorenz, and he is all about the Mosquito Trike. We've talked about on the Laidback Bike Report before, but it's a pleasure to come and meet you in person and see what you actually have and maybe describe it for us. So let's start with what's behind us, Lorenz.
Yes, so
let's do this. Let me get this way. No, come. I will just stay like this, and you can point out that way. Yeah.
So this is the Mosquitoes. This is an open source wood trike, tilting trike, with a very interesting mechanism invented by 2 brothers 15 years ago. And their goal was also not to have a patent on it, but to allow people to reproduce it, to make it open source, which means you can find all the documentation online and build it yourself if you want, or in a workshop if you want to work in a group. It's always very nice experience.
Like a group project if someone wants to do this?
Yeah, in fact, we can go on site, and within 4 days, 2 people can build 1 Mosquito.
Oh, wow.
So it's quite quick and easy. And this was my job, really, to redesign the 2 brothers' job to make it affordable and quick to build.
Nice.
So this is it now.
Okay, give us a little technical look at how, so obviously it's a tilting trike,
yes.
A delta configuration. So I guess I want to know what is it modeled after? Was it modeled after a trike that was already on the market, these brothers? Where did it come from?
So back 20 years ago, there was a big move all around the world for people looking for the optimum trike, and the goal was really to have the pilot tilting with the front wheel, which is a directional wing, which allows to a very small chain, not the long chain you often see that goes to the back.
Front wheel drive.
Front wheel drive, exactly, and always aligned with the pilot, so you don't have to really care about the wheel moving between your legs.
Mm-hmm.
Here, everything is straight in a line, and the quite funny part is in the back there is an articulated trapeze, and this is what allows the rotation. So this is maybe the best invention, or the most important invention of these 2 brothers. So you can see in the back, it's very interesting how it works, and this allows to avoid a ball bearing up here, which means in a mechanical point of view, a very big structure and more weight.
Weight, yeah, okay. And then the mechanism for steering looks like tank. We would call it tank steering.
Yes,
yeah?
Exactly. So the question is always the same. How do you steer with your legs pedaling in the front? And this is very comfortable, very easy to use. When people test it for the first time, within 100 meters, they already feel confident. So it's really easy, and on the top of it, it's really fun to ride because it tilts a bit in the corner, and yeah.
Well, and you know a little about this because you don't just produce these and promote them. You ride one yourself, so maybe we can take a look here at your personal trike.
With pleasure, yes.
Okay.
Mine is just here.
Yeah,
a bit different.
Let's slide over, and Trey will go handheld here. And yeah, tell me about your trike.
So this one has around 4,000 kilometers so far. Unfortunately, we had a little accident, but we really know where it comes from, so it won't happen on your side if you follow correctly the guides. All the building guides are online, available for free again. You can translate it in any language you want. So now it's a repair, so I can go back to the train station tomorrow at 60 kilometers from here. And mine has what we developed recently is a roof here, very nice for the sun, a bit for the rain, of course, for the visibility on top of this, because it's a trike. The position is quite low, so visibility is important, and this helps a lot. Also holds a light, a mirror, etc. And you can also add, which works well now, is a windshield with a windshield wiper. And we also developed the transparent sides, but because it's tilting, the issue with the side is that it's quite sensitive to strong winds.
All right.
So it's still under reflection.
So because if you get a lot of side wind, it's going to push this direction, and that's going to take you.
Then you, with your finger, you have to counter-react
to the wind gust.
The wind, which, if it's a small trip, it's okay, but if it's a strong wind and a long trip, then it becomes a bit tiring.
Lorenz, can we take a quick look at the rear here? You described how unusual, maybe Trey can come back around, and now we can get a better view back here.
Yes.
And tell us about the trapeze and how this is set up.
So here are two interesting things in my point of view. First, the trapeze. I will move it from the front. So
we'll look back here. Yes, go ahead. Actually, let me go with him. You go ahead and describe.
You see, this is quite a wow effect, we call it.
Yeah.
Because, the trapeze move, and this means a bearing, but a bearing which will be here in the pilot, which will be an issue.
Right.
Or in the back, as I was saying before. And this is a very clever solution to replace it with saving some weight. And the second interesting part is that we don't use ball bearing for this. We simply have some aluminum tubes with low friction coating, and this can go directly in the wood with a little polymer part, plastic part around, and there is a warranty of 10 million cycles with 1 ton load on it, so you can...
It's very robust.
It's and very light and very resistant to shocks. So here it's the example of, it's not really a low tech because this coating is quite technical, but something...
It's a simple solution though, yeah?
Simple and very efficient and light.
Nice. All right. This is so interesting, and I'm very glad to have the chance to meet you and hear more and see the Mosquito in person. So, Lorenz, thank you so much. Okay. Thanks. We're in the Innovation Lab with a husband and wife team, Marion and Martina.
Yes.
Yes? And they have created a very interesting looking trike here, and they're going to tell us all about it because I don't know too much about it. So, Marion, why don't you tell us a little... Martina, why don't you tell us a little bit about this?
All right. It's designed for maximum customization. My husband has a specific spine injury that doesn't allow him to ride 2 wheels. We used to ride on AZUB, but he does like 100 kilometers a day, and he started to develop some spine problems, right? So he came back to the lab, and then he designed this fully customizable back support where you can like angle and move every single rib to adjust to the spine of the driver, so it basically becomes like a prosthetic, right? And then also we are focusing on a very custom-made production, maybe 30 units a year, so we are able to adjust every single frame part to a specific height and weight and preference of the rider. So
very interesting start. Tell me, where are you from, first of all?
We are living in Czech Republic, in Prague. I am originally from Poland.
Okay.
Marian is from Český Těšín. That's a border city between Poland and Czech Republic.
All right. Well, that all makes sense. It's all so close. Well, beautiful, beautiful. All right. I guess I would like to know a little bit more. So that was an interesting description of the seat. I'd like to know a little bit more about the trike itself. The suspension, the steering, what it's made from, all this kind of information?
So this is made from aluminum alloy, and it's the best grade that we can find on the market used in aerospace because of the durability, but also the lightweight. The entire frame, the entire bike, including the motor, the tires, right now weighs about 20 kilos. When you add batteries, it goes up to 28 kilos. But it's very sturdy. It's all manufactured on a CNC machine that we have in-house.
Oh.
So that's why I'm saying we have like full power over the production of every single part.
Sure.
And
yeah, show us.
It's also made in a way to minimize the weight of it, so it has like some
cutouts.
Yes. The cutouts make it make the entire thing lightweight.
So you maintain the sturdiness, but you eliminate much of the weight that way.
Yes.
Yeah. Show that way, Marilyn. There you go. Yeah.
It's for pinion MGO.
Yes, because every engine needs slightly different cutout. But yeah, since we are developing everything in our home, we can do whatever the customer wants, basically.
All right, specifically, very interesting suspension and front construction here. Tell me about this.
So it can get up to 130 and 180 in the back. It can take up to 250 kilograms load, and you can jump. You can stress test it. It's built for action. It's built. My husband is a downhill driver, so it's been for that ultimate thrill.
Right.
It doesn't have the tilting. We've been having a lot of questions about the tilting.
Right.
That's the future, and we really want to do it. However, the suspension is so flexible that it allows you to kind of like balance on a very uneven terrain. And it's also the cool part about it is how the wheels are angling on the turn. So, for instance, if you turn a lot, then you can see the inner wheel goes on a wider angle than the outside. So the minimum turning point is 4.6 meter wheel to wheel on 29 wheels. We recommend 24 and 27 and a half. Then the turning point can be even smaller, but the optimal turning point is about 6 meters. It's built to give you entire control over an environment, even on the rough paths. So
beautiful. All right, and you ready to go in terms of selling these? You're in production right now, yes?
Yes, we are starting production. The first units we are ready to do within the 1 month.
Okay.
It's not going to be a mass production. Like I said, 13 units a year, maybe 2-3 bikes a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so if I was out there and liked what I saw, wanted to learn more or maybe order one of these, tell me how I can do that.
So you can contact us online. We have a website and we have a configurator on the website and a contact form.
Tell me the website.
The website is MRasconi.com.
We'll put this in the description below. So
it's a very Italian sounding name, MRasconi.com. It's the nickname from Marian because everybody calls him like that. But we recommend for you to actually come visit us in Prague. We are situated close to the airport and the national park. So we can assemble it on spot for you and adjust it. You can take it to test drive in Dziwkoszarka, which is a beautiful landscape. Come back, ask us for tuning. Then, after you're ready, you just fold the rear wheel and then you pack it to the trunk of a car.
Oh, so this is how it would look.
Yes,
there's
it's
all 3 wheels here.
Fully mobile. It takes 5 minutes to disassemble or assemble it.
Nice.
You just unscrew the wheels, 2 bolts for the rear suspension, and of course the motor frame part, and it can fit up to two bikes in a Volkswagen Golf trunk, which is not a big trunk. So yeah.
Very nice. Okay, that sounds great. Well, thank you both for sharing the information about this new trike, and we wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you.
A pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
Of course. All right, Marilyn, nice to meet you. Well, guys, we are in the Radical Design booth this morning, talking to Kara, and it's so nice to see you again.
Nice to have you back.
And Radical Design was kind enough to support us here at Spezi again this year. So we appreciate so much the sponsorship, and it helps us do all these interviews. So thanks again for that.
You're welcome.
All right. So do you want to introduce a little bit about what we're going to talk about today?
Yeah, it's great to have you back, and finally we can show you more of our new bags. There was already some stuff last year, and then we promised our customers to have it ready in October, which we didn't make because there was just too much work. But now we have our, not fully, but almost all our new bags in the Challenge Outdoor EPX 200. So we stepped a bit away from the Cordura, of which our other bags all were produced. We can show you our dog trailer and our rack bags, which are for recumbent bags, for the recumbent with racks, but also for normal bikes with racks. So it's a double a bag with a double option.
Okay.
So that's it.
That's good.
Yeah.
So we'll then maybe talk to Romain, the designer, and get into some details?
Yes, that's a great idea. Let's do that.
Let's do that. All right. So, Romain, nice to see you again. It's great to meet you again here at Spezi. So, Romain is the designer of most all the bags that you see here, and he's going to tell us about one at a time. We're going to start here. Where do you want to start?
We can start here. This is the new version of our banana bags and the solo racer bags as well. So here we presented the new crazy colors and combination as well. And as we already presented it last year in the outdoor, in the Challenge Outdoor fabric, so the EPX 200, which is recycled polyester. But now we tried a bit more crazy colors, and we made more models of our bags in this fabric.
Okay, good.
So this is the solo racer are really in a new shape. We've also some new function, like we use magnetic buckles now.
Oh, that's nice.
And so you can take one of both bag with you with this nice handle, and put it here again in it. And it clicks very easily on the So this, and you can combine it then with the bananas, with this sleeve, which is now part of the solo racer set.
So so people can see. So the sleeve fits over the top of the seat.
Yes, and it matched on narrow arched seat and wide arched seat because we add a webbing to match different sizes.
Okay.
Then we can talk about the solo aero as well,
right?
Which we also presented last year. Still they are the same, but we have also more colors of it.
Okay.
And also we developed you can see on the top, bag for the new Cat Visual 1 from HASE bikes.
Okay.
And which is also using magnetic buckles.
Oh,
so
nice.
you can take it off nicely and click it on again quite easily. Also we have two versions still in the Cordura fabric and in the new EPX in the new colors as well. Just a small detail, I think we already show it last year, but the banana you can zip them together to make a nice backpack. You can see it's next to you, and with shoulder straps you can carry it as a backpack.
Ah, nice.
Which is as a product already a nice feature, I believe, but also you can put it on your recumbent bike.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, sorry. We can
of course.
talk more about the rack bags as well,
right.
Because we made two sizes, and it comes with. We are now busy with 4 different click system on the racks, which we can deliver with the bag. So it's about mix system, AVS, click fix, and I forgot the last one.
And the last one is? No, you still forgot it.
I still forgot. Yeah.
All right.
Ragtime. Yes.
Ragtime?
Ragtime.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, back with Kira here, and we're going to talk about the doggy trailer. This is amazing. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so for about 20-30 years we have our normal cyclone tracking, and we also have the cyclone chubby, which is the more squared one for Brompton bikes. So we started last year with the cyclone tracking for dogs, which in case you already have the frame, so if you already have a tracking, you can just only change the soft parts. So that's all good to go. For the chubby it's the same, we also have it now. I didn't bring it because our car was just full. So it's in two parts, it's a hood and a hull, and we can unzip it to show you the inside.
Sure.
We go on this side. It's the lightest dog trailer, I believe. It's about 6.5 kilos. I have to turn around.
Mm-hmm.
So it's two parts. So this is just simply enough the fabric with metal frame in two parts, and it's very flat. So in case you go with a camper van or so, you can easily fold it away. So I will put this one down. So this is where the dog sits in. There is a leash in the front where you can hook it up. Also you can hook it up in the back if you want. There's two options. There is a pillow as an accessory. And also there is a cover as an accessory if you want to use this just as a trailer. So don't use this one without a cover, because you will damage the sides when you drive. And then it's a very good to go just for normal daily life with a dog, or if you have a camper where you want to store and you don't have too much space. I know in America the campers are not that small as in the Netherlands, they're quite big, so you don't care. But it's light and flexible, and so far the customers are very happy.
Nice.
Yes.
Is there a size limit, a weight limit, so size of dog and such?
Yes, there is. We say it's for medium to middle-sized dogs, say about 70 kilo till 20 kilo. I'm not sure in pounds, so yeah, convert that yourself.
2.2 times that.
Okay.
2.2 times.
Yeah, so that's it. I mean, the trailer or normal trailer also has a maximum of 40 kg, but with the balance we said, okay, don't do too much. I mean, I don't want to get in trouble with dogs who get hurt, etc. But it works good, and the dogs are happy. When you're somewhere overnight, you can easily take off the wheels, and you can use it as, I'm not sure how you call it in English, as a place for a dog to sleep, as a kennel.
Yeah.
If you hook it up, and so it's a double use again. So we like to be creative and make creative stuff.
And very practical.
Practical, that's the word, thank you.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds great. Well, Kira, thanks again for showing us around, and best of luck again, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Okay. Guys, we're here at Raysride, the booth with Matt. Matt, how are you?
Doing really good.
It's nice to meet you, and let's talk a little bit about the amazing large cargo type vehicles that you guys created. Tell me first a little bit about Raysride, though.
Well, we're out of a company that employs 100 people, and we build sheet metal parts for the automotive industry, also for non-automotive customers. But the automotive industry is kind of getting tough at times, so we were thinking about what can we do with the know-how that we have, and this is the idea that we came up with. So we are building with Raysride bicycles, large-scale bicycles, and basically the platform is what it's really all about.
So make sure they understand that. So sheet metal that you use in the sheet metal that you use the automotive industry, yes. And so you have all this experience building that, and now you're kind of taking that and building this new platform for bikes.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's all aluminum, and all of the joining technologies are state-of-the-art joining.
Nice. Okay, so you make a number of different vehicles, and they're all here, but a couple are out on test rides right now. But let's start right here. Why don't you tell us what this is all about? Let me get out of your way. And
Yes.
Okay.
Well, this is our people mover. We call it people mover, so it has space for the driver and 4 passengers. And this one also has the feature that you can take a person in a wheelchair along.
Mhm.
So we have a ramp that's stored right underneath the vehicle.
Nice.
And you can haul, you know, a wheelchair in there and take somebody along in there. Now, as I said, the platform, that is where the technology is. And it's a very low platform, and you can build on that platform whatever you want to. The platform can be 2.5 meters or 3 meters. The vehicle can be 1.70 meters, which is this one, or 2 meters, which is the other ones.
Okay.
And you can have a seating position that's comfortable for long distances, which we see in here, or you can have a seating position that's more upright, and it makes it a lot easier to get into the vehicle and out of the vehicle, and gives you some more space for loading capacity in the back.
Nice. All right, so the platform is the same, so maybe we can focus on that a little bit. Let's talk about the steering, suspension. How have you put this all together? What's it like?
So first of all, we have a rubber suspension. Also, that's from the truck industry.
Okay.
So Mercedes, for example, builds this kind of suspension or uses that in their trucks. The power system is using a generator, so we do not have a chain or a belt. We're having an electric generator, so you don't have to loop your chain. It can't stretch. It doesn't break. So everything is meant to be really robust.
Okay, this is interesting because this is a lot of the pedal generator systems we've seen around. So this is not the CIXI system. Tell me about the system. Is this what you have developed? Tell me about that. That's interesting.
Yeah, no, it's not a system that we have developed.
Okay.
We sourced that from the company called DDG. And also, as everything else, it's very robust. It's a German-based company. We try to use German companies wherever possible.
Sure.
The vehicle, Raysride, is built and is stationed just north of Stuttgart, Germany. And so the generator's from a German company. The battery, which is an iron phosphate battery, is from a company from Hamburg, IS. We have our motors from the Black Forest in Germany. So the main components are sourced out of Germany.
Okay, and I'm going to ask you about the steering and such, but maybe could you hop in there and demonstrate that? Maybe we can take a look at that. Hang on, Trey, maybe go through the other side there. Yeah. Can you? That's perfect, and then you can kind of show us what's inside here. Okay.
So what we got here is we have a steering wheel. You can turn on and off. We have headlights, low beam, high beam. We have turn lights. We have a rear drive camera built in. These are the brake paddles. And this is how you paddle. And when you move forward and you want to brake, the first thing you do is you turn the cranks backwards.
Okay.
And that repowers and feeds the batteries with energy, and it brakes.
And you get the braking action as well, yeah?
And you get really hard braking action as well. So that saves you
brake
brakes
shoes and
everything.
disc, yeah.
We also have a little stand.
Nice.
For inductive charging for your cell phone. We have, what do we got here? We have a windshield wiper. We got some air.
Air conditioning, yes.
A little bit of air conditioning at least, because it's really getting hot in here in summer.
Moon roof.
Yes, we got a moon roof with different positions.
Nice.
We got solar panels on the roof.
Okay.
We got 330 watt peak, which gives you one battery load on a regular German summer day. And one battery load or charge is 30 kilometers.
Okay.
This vehicle fits 2 batteries, so that's 60 kilometers. The big vehicles fit 4 batteries.
All right.
And the big ones, they also have a 230 volt receptacle, so you can run electric devices on wherever you are.
Matt, I just saw 1 or 2 pull up. Can we take a quick look at the other vehicles before they're gone?
Of course.
All right, let's do it. Stop those vehicles. Yeah, we'll just take a quick look here since the platform's the same. All right, do you want to? Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So.
Yeah, so I see things are mostly the same, but just describe the vehicles for us.
So what we see here is our pickup. Same platform, 3 meters long. The other one was 2.50 meters. This is 2 meters high, and the seating position is different here.
Okay.
So you sit a little bit more upright, which makes it easy.
Trey, come on over and take a look at you guys. Okay.
Makes it easy to get in and out.
Right.
So if you have a use case where you have to get in and
You
out
come around.
a lot of times, then this is what you need.
Right, right.
The other one's more comfortable, so if you want to go longer distances,
That's the
I
way
would
to
take
go.
the other one.
All right.
Technology-wise, it's exactly the same.
Yes, I see. All right.
So we got to pick up
A big bed in the back, yeah.
big bed. Oh, this
Is that storage?
that storage we have in the back. We have drawers.
Nice.
3
Yeah,
of those.
2, 3, okay, yeah.
So that's a pickup.
All right.
This is our box van.
Okay.
So here again in the front, it's all the same. This one has a bigger roof. That's why we have solar on there.
Okay.
Again. And this one is meant for electricians. Or
Yeah, utility workers.
utility workers. And they just take their material and their tools along. They also have space if we go around and look in the back. Also a lot of room in the back. Again,
wow.
The same drawers than in the pickup truck. So if you have a washing machine that you need to get to the customer or whatever, you have space for that. Total gross weight, 550 kilograms.
It's amazing. Okay. All from the one platform. I think that's very innovative.
Yeah.
So.
And if you want to, customer can buy just a platform from us and build on that platform whatever they want for themselves. So,
oh, wow.
motorhome, whatever, for bicycle touring, anything's possible.
And this is all available right now, right?
Right now, go on www.raysride.de or raysride.com as well for the English version and make a configuration for the model of your choice.
Perfect. Well, thanks for showing us all the different platforms, Matt. Very interesting.
Thank you
Best
very
of
much.
luck.
Thank
Okay,
you very
thanks,
much.
pal.
Okay. Hello. You are?
My name is Matthias Stickel, and we are from just north of Stuttgart here in Germany.
Okay, and you are building some futuristic, cool, utility vehicles, I would call it, for, well, a lot of purposes. What you can tell us about it?
So what we are building basically is a platform, the length of 3 meter and 2 meter and 50, and what you want to build on top of that, that's totally up to you. So the use cases that we have here on our booth is a box van, a pickup, and a people mover.
Ah, all right. So you just said to me that this is also a sold product. So you, definitely hitting the road with these vehicles, right?
Yeah, we hope so.
Okay, cool. And here's the box truck. You said what kind of purposes you can do with these this type of vehicle?
Well, this is especially made for craftsmen or people that that have to transport goods in the city. So in this case, imagine you'd be an electrician or whatever craftsman you'd be, and you have your tools and your material right with you. You have space in the back. I mean, we can go around. You have space in the back to transport a washing machine, dishwasher. You've got big long drawers to store your tools in. You can hook up a trailer. We have a hitch, so you can hook up a trailer, which is also self-propelled.
Okay.
You don't have to pull it. It has its own motors and it has its own batteries. We got solar on the roof that gives you another battery charge on a summer day here in Europe. We have a rear drive camera, so it's pretty sophisticated and big for a bicycle. Because it is a bicycle, you have to pedal to move, and you only can go 25 kilometers an hour.
Okay, so you definitely cannot go faster until the gravitation hits and you go downhill, right?
Exactly.
Okay, but you also said you don't have to brake, you can recuperate, you can use the power, the momentum of the vehicle to charge your batteries, like with an electric car, right?
That is correct. So we have a generator on board. We do not have a chain or a belt. We have a generator. And when the vehicle is moving, you can pedal backwards. And the rear hub motors, which are right here, they will recuperate and they will brake your vehicle down.
Oh,
Slow it
awesome.
down.
Awesome, cool. So this is the box truck, then you have the flatbed over there,
yes.
And also the people mover for, well, people,
transporting people.
Yeah, old or ill people, it doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't matter. It can be any kind of people. Now this one has a feature that you can actually, we can go over there, where you can actually transport a wheelchair or a person in a wheelchair. We have a ramp that is stored underneath the vehicle, and you hook up that ramp to the back of the people mover, and the person in the wheelchair can be pushed into the vehicle, secured to the platform. I mean, this doesn't move anywhere. Yeah. And then you can bring the person wherever the person needs to go.
Yeah, cool. So what are the ranges of these vehicles?
We have a range of 30 kilometers per battery. On this vehicle, we have 2 batteries on board. On the box truck and on the pickup, we have 4 batteries on board. So we can go 120 kilometers, plus with the solar on top of the roof on a summer day, as I said, that gives you another battery charge per day.
Cool. And what is the usable load in kilograms for the box truck or for the flatbed?
Yeah. So we have 550 kilograms of gross weight, max, and the vehicle itself weighs around 300 kilograms. So you have 250 kilograms that you can put on the vehicle on top. Now this vehicle is lighter, it is smaller, it's only 2.50 meters long. The box van and the pickup are 3 meters long. This weighs 235 kilograms with 1 battery in it.
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't sure that these wheels are that light. 300 kilograms is a number. It's kind of light for such a big vehicle.
Yeah.
So you said I can test drive the box truck.
Yes.
And take a ride. What do I have to learn before I ride it? Is there something special which I need to know before I operate it?
Well, you basically ride it like an e-bike. So you have 4 gears. Basically, it's a support. And that's basically it. I can explain it to you. So if you want to go to this side,
you can
go on.
All right.
You can hop on. And I'll explain it to you. Just get your feet on the pedals.
Yeah.
There you go. So if needed, you can scoot the seat to the front if needed. So we got the display. We have reverse. We have neutral. And we have drive. And now you're in drive gear 1. Right over here, you can go up to gear 4. So you start, like in a car, you would start in gear 1. And then the faster you go, the higher the gears. The 4th gear, that's the fun gear. That is the easy pedal gear. You only have to turn the cranks just by a little bit, and you get maximum power on the motors.
Oh,
so that's
right.
that's the fun gear.
Okay. Going uphill, especially. Right?
Yes, you got lights. You got high beam and low beam. You got turn lights, left and right. You got a horn, and that's basically it.
Oh.
And all you got to do is, if you have a cell phone, you can charge it right here in the cell phone holder. And what you got to do is, you pedal, and once the vehicle is moving, once the bike's moving, and you pedal backwards, it repowers, it brakes, and the energy goes right back into the batteries. Your brakes are right here. These are the rear brakes, and these are the front brakes.
So like in a normal bicycle, yeah. It's
like in a regular bicycle, so it's really easy to operate.
Okay, so you have a left and right side mirror?
Yes.
Okay, but no for that angle?
No.
Okay. Would it be possible to add it
Yes.
for the customer? Okay.
Yeah, if the customer requires that wouldn't be a problem.
Alright, so guys, we see us in a second when I'm on the track, and I just have to adjust the pedals a little bit, and then we see us outside. Gut, super, danke. Danke, bis gleich. Okay guys, we are moving. It's interesting. It's a little bit louder than the other utility vehicle we test driven with the flatbed. But what I really like is the recuperation when you turn the pedals back. It's really braking the vehicle to nearly full stop. So that's really awesome. It's like driving an electric car in B mode. And we can also go off the track in a second. So we can also change to fourth. Whoa! Okay, he didn't fool around with me when he told me that the fourth gear will be accelerating like nothing else. It's really like that. You push a little bit the pedals, and then the vehicle accelerates very, very, very fast with a small delay, but yeah, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. So let's go on the right hand side and test a little bit. So okay, now we're here, and when I go on reverse, so let's see how it does on reverse. That's great. And when I pedal forward, it's directly. Okay, all right. I'm in fourth. I don't want to be in fourth when I do that. So and going in reverse and licking both mirrors, no one around, and I stop pedaling and it's still rolling. So it's really interesting. It's going back. I could do the whole track with the other vehicle. That's cool. Oh. One has the luggage open. Okay, alright. So let's go with D and select the fourth. And let's see. Yeah, great. Awesome. Alright. So now let's give them the wave. Yeah, the seat is not kind of that comfortable that the other one had, so it's I think it would be great if you could adjust the seat area of the back. So because currently I'm feeling that I lay a little bit over, but yeah, it's fine. And with the wind coming from the motor, or not from the motor, with the wind coming from driving around, it's not getting too hot. And with the highest support here, you have definitely a lot of wind without a lot of effort.
So Trey, I don't know about you, but I've had a heck of a fun time here so far at Spezi 2026.
Absolutely.
Now, you know, there's no possibility of us doing this without the sponsors that we have. And quite a few of them are here, they're exhibiting, and that's all great. We always thank them. But there are two sponsors that helped us out this year that are not exhibiting here, back in the States, and we wanted to thank them right now. So, first of all, I want to thank Dave Hendricks at Connecticut Yankee Peddler there in Iowa. Dave, thank you so much. Who else, Trey?
Well, we can't forget Rakesh with Falco E-Motors.
That's right. Rakesh helps us out a lot. And so, gentlemen, thank you so much for helping us here at Spezi 2026 and being sponsors for the Laidback Bike Report. Well, guys, here we are, day 2 at Spezi 2026. We're starting it off with an exciting trike here at Steintrikes with my buddies Robert and Victor. Guys, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Welcome. And Victor?
Hello, Gary.
Thanks for inviting us. And maybe before we even go further, I want to thank both of you for sponsoring the Laidback Bike Report here at Spezi this year. We appreciate your support so much. So, all right, we want to talk about what's right in front of us here. This is a new development, one of the more exciting things to happen in the trike industry in a very long time, and it is the pedal generator chainless system from CIXI. So, Victor, let's start by talking a little bit about how you integrated the CIXI system into this particular Rebel, into your trikes.
Okay, this is a cooperation with the CIXI company from France and our Steintrikes, and we integrated CIXI pedelec system into our trikes. As you know, these last 1 month, let's say, it's a lot of talks online about chainless systems. Everybody is talking about that. We introduced that this year on the Spezi, and people like it. Yes. Generally, it's a pulse generator, pedelec generator, which produces electricity. That electricity is sent to the battery and to the motor to the back.
Victor, how does the energy go from the generator up front here back to that motor? I don't see any way it gets there. How does that happen?
That's the point of the chainless system. There is no chain, so all electricity goes to the wires. So it's a pedal-by-wire system. And efficiency is really good. It's over 80% efficiency.
Where's that wire you're talking about? I don't even see a wire. Where is it?
Yes, the wires are hidden inside the frame, so it's completely through the frame design. And the motor is 75 Newton meters of the torque. It's a geared hub motor, very good for uphills, up to 11% uphill it can go.
Right. So let's talk about some of the things that are no longer necessary when you go to a chainless system, right? So you pedal, there's no chain, obviously. There's no chain rings, there's no cassette. There are no chain tubes.
No derailleurs.
No derailleurs, exactly.
No
and
cables.
Yes. So shifting, you talked a little bit about it. How does that work? How do you shift?
So now you have electronic shifting. So with electronic setting on the computer, you can change 4 levels of electronic speeds. So actually you are changing the cadence from 58, 70, 80 or 90 RPMs of the cadence.
So now for someone who has no idea how you can generate electricity, run a motor back there, and you're just pedaling like this, does it feel like there's a chain when you pedal this? How does it simulate the feel of a chained trike?
The feel is very realistic. The software, the firmware in the system, so in the computer, it's made by CIXI, company who made the pedal generator, and we are still improving that in cooperation with them.
So when they make improvements, they change the software. You've already bought the Rebel with the PRS system in it. How, if it's me, how do I get upgraded? How does that happen?
It will be upgraded through the dealer network. So online, it should be in the future months. Software will be upgraded, so it will be possible to make it online.
And how does that happen? Do you go to your dealer? Is there an app that does this? How does that happen? Do you know?
We will see how they will solve that problem, but I assume that it will be application for updating.
Okay, bottom line, it works fine the way it is now, but you can look forward to improvements in the future, however that works.
Of course, yes.
Okay, I guess another question people might have is range. And now I know you can't tell exactly because circumstances are going to change, hilly, not hilly, temperature, all these things. But in general, with the standard system, battery as it is, what would you consider the range of the range to be?
I can say that we have tested and we made about 50 kilometers with hard testing. So all day hard starts, stops, uphills and everything, but and in maximum level of assistance. So I think that in some middle, in third level of assistance, it can go up to 100 kilometers approximately with using of regenerative braking, and that would be approximate range.
Okay, and regenerative braking, of course, adding energy back into the battery. Also, if you pedal backwards from a standstill, the trike will back up, yes?
Yes, it will go back, and so the regenerative braking is modulated, so how hard you push the pedals to the back, it will modulate the braking force. It will be less or more.
Okay. Great. I think that's anything else that you can think of that we need to talk about technically? Anything else we left out?
I think that we said almost all. Maybe we forgot something, but
you'll contact me and we'll add it later.
Yes.
Okay. Then let's move over to Robert. Robert, a couple questions. I'm sure you know this is on the Rebel. Is the PRS system also available for the Wild one?
Yes, it's possible to install it, but we have to make just a different mount. And if somebody orders a wild one, or if it will be possible to upgrade to CIXI in the future, then
from a trike someone has right now.
Oh, yeah. But the only difference will be that the wiring will have to go outside.
Right.
In a loop, insulated, and it will ruin some of the aesthetics. But if the people care about the chain or no chain, then that cable connecting the front and the rear end,
not a big deal.
Will not be a big deal.
Right.
Because I saw these aftermarket modifications with Bafang, and people care about the joy of the ride and the pleasure of being outside in the nature, and not so much about aesthetics at all costs.
That's a small compromise to make if you want to do it afterwards. That's great. I understand there's a little bit of a story as to how you decided to use the CIXI on your Steintrikes. Can you tell me how you first saw the CIXI and what that decision was about?
Actually, Victor tested it last year on a cargo. I don't know the name of the company.
Golo.
Yeah. He tested it and he said, how about if we try it? And I said, okay, what does it take? And then we went from that point on. We got the documentation. He contacted CIXI. Right. We got all the information, the Bible, how to do this or do that. I did the mechanical part. He did the rest of it, and that's it.
There we are.
That's the result. We are looking to do some refinements on aesthetics, because this was a little bit in rush.
Right? You just got
done. Yeah. And it's practically very simple.
Right. Good. And that was at Spezi last year that you saw the Golo and you did it. So very good. All right. I guess the last thing I want to know is, this is the second day, so you had all day yesterday. We came by here a couple of times. I didn't see any trikes anywhere in your booth, like all day long. They were all out. Yes. So tell me how the experience has been so far. What's the response been from people who have ridden?
People are delighted so far. What I've heard, I didn't hear a single negative comment, except maybe from those people who are the smartest, and they are always against everything that is new. But generally, those people who are realistic are delighted.
Right, exactly. Super. All right. Well, it looks great. I'm excited to see how well it does for you guys. Anything else to finish up?
And that track is not here, but we have installed the Bushman Miller lighting, the turn signals, every trike can be equipped with front and rear lights.
Okay.
In some countries you have to have them.
Right.
So basically it's a complete package, and you can pick any size combination of the wheels and on any model. And with this CIXI, it's the great advantage for off-roaders, no broken derailleurs, especially on small wheels.
Right. On the 20-inch wheels, you don't have to worry. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, we good? That's pretty good. All right. Well, thank you both very much again for sponsoring us and telling us all about your new CIXI systems, and we wish you all the best for that. Thank you, Victor.
Thank you.
And Robert. Thanks.
Thank you.
Folks, we're here at Spezi, obviously, and look what we found. The Theta Velomobile that was just featured on the Laidback Bike Report, and surprisingly it's here on display, and also all four of the engineers that worked on it. So first of all, Julian, who was the subject on the Laidback Bike Report talking about the Theta. Good to see you in person, first of all.
Good to see you, Gary. Hi.
Great. And maybe we can start out by introducing the team. Why don't we start in the end, and just tell me your name.
Hi, I'm Simon.
Yeah, I'm Julian. Oh yeah, we talked. Okay.
Markus.
Marcus.
And me is Martin.
All right, Martin. So, gentlemen, thank you for coming on display for us here with the Theta. So tell me, Julian, if you would, why are you here at Spezi and what has been your experience so far today?
Yeah, thank you, Gary. Yeah, we have the wonderful occasion to be invited here by the HPV Germany to show our Theta on their booth. Mm-hmm. So we are very proud that we can be here and just show the bike, show it to the people, have a talk with everyone who comes to the booth. So that's our experience at Spezi. We're having a good time and hope that there's some people coming still. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. So what's been your reception? So have you talked to anybody about it, or you talked to a lot of people?
Yeah, I'm talking the same stuff on repeat for the whole day. I started here at 10 o'clock, I think, and now it's 4:30 already. So really a lot of things going on here.
You should just tell them to watch the video.
Of course, of course. Yeah.
Save your voice.
Most have already watched it.
Oh, good. Yeah. That's very good to know.
Yeah, they are informed.
All right, very good. Gentlemen, well, again, thanks for joining us on the Laidback Bike Report here at Spezi, and good luck with the Theta.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. Okay.
Cool. So today, welcome on the Laid Bike Show. We do...
sir. Laidback Bike Report here.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Laid Bike.
Take 2. All right, here we go.
Take 2. Welcome on the Laidback Bike Report. Today is reverse roles. Otherwise, it's every time the same job, so we're gonna do different.
Yes.
So what are you doing here?
I have no idea if I knew what I was doing here, Jan, I probably wouldn't let you do this. But I'm here to talk today about Velomobile World and the amazing Velomobiles that you produce in great quantities. So how would you put it? What would you have to say about this if you were me?
Let's talk about the bulk race. We have built last year. You've seen the bulk super light. That one I just invented on the spot. That idea I kept going on. So this is the production ready bike. We have also with the small entry. We will show it after we kick out a potential
this guy
client.
Right here?
Yeah.
A potential customer?
Yeah, potential.
Well, don't treat him rudely.
No.
Quiet.
Can you?
Well, here he goes. He knows what he's doing. Yes, good. Thank you. All right.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right.
So here we have the bulk race. That's the bike we showed last year. Only.
Oh, well, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the 22 kilo super light. That was like a concept. Now we built all the molds, and we are ready to go. We have 2 versions. Version 1 with the big opening with all the standard modules which we have. And this one is with the small entry. Of course, it's not an adapter. It will be part of the bike. We have developed the hood for it. We have a couple of small things like tank steering. We have to finish still the development.
Wait, that will be an option?
Yeah, tank steering will be option. What else? Oh yeah, we did this one.
What is this?
Well, probably the camera need to come closer, but we will do
Talk
maybe.
Talk about it and he'll come do it.
Yeah, he will do. So this one is the hotspot. When I moved to the Netherlands, and I saw so many people with this rear light, and I really liked it because it's so annoyingly
bright
good.
And obvious on the road.
Yes.
Yeah.
So because I wanted to have it on the same height as on the roadie, we made it a little bit higher. We made a special adapter for it. It's not the. I tell people always, it's not my brightest, beautiful, sleek design as the rest of the bike, but for the practical reason for visibility, it's gorgeous.
Right. Aerodynamic. Mounted nicely.
It's aerodynamic, mounted nicely, works fantastic. Personally, optically, I don't like it, but this is my own bike and it's on it.
So that says a lot.
That says a lot. So then we have another project which is... We showed the trailer like 2 years ago.
Right.
Then came a lot of other projects.
Right.
That one, other projects. And we started, I think, in January again to say, okay, let's dust this project off and let's go again. So what we did, we put a small, like an announcement. We sell 10. And we sell only 10. No, that's not 10.
No, that's half of 10.
Yeah, that's half of 10. So we sell 10 of them and we deliver them. And we want to listen to the feedback before we start production, because this is like with Velomobile, we have already quite some experience. We know that will work. With the trailer, I don't know.
So is this the second series then, or is this still the first?
This is one of the first 10 series.
Okay.
This one will go tomorrow, end of the day, with the client. Home. Okay. I assume about coming 2 months we will deliver all 10 trailers.
Okay.
I hope to get proper feedback until, let's say, July, the summer break. And then after the summer break we start to see, okay, do we need to do modifications? Yes, no.
Okay.
If it's no, perfect, cool, then we can start production straight away, but most likely that's not the case.
You'll hear something, yeah.
There's also myself. I've been cycling for 3 days. I was with a bulk race with the trailer.
Yeah.
We had about 25 kilo of gear in it because we did some really fancy, I'm not sure if that's the right word, but we did a really nice tour through Transylvania. Where we filmed all the historical sites. So that's a video which will come out. So let's see if you are first with this video or we are first with the video.
Well, that would be more interesting, I think, about travel. That would be.
Well, it's also about really nice the cultural history of Transylvania, which is a very rich culture. And I wanted to show also, like, hey, the Velomobiles are made in a very historical, rich, beautiful area.
Place, yeah.
Beautiful place. So this adapter is for an bulk MK1. So it doesn't fit on this one perfectly, but it will attach like this with 2 holes, and then these pins, and then you can remove this quite easy. And it's very durable. We have, of course, like a safety cord on it in case of this little attachment breaks.
Yeah.
We have another safety, and that's really cool. The cycling is, as long as you don't put too much weight in it, it cycles perfect. If you put what I did, 25 kilos, and we did an uphill, it's a challenge. I had like pretty long uphill, and then it's a challenge. But on the flat, and if you put like 10, 15, 20 kilos on the flat, it's perfect. You cycle still, of course, if you cycle 45, 50 kilometers an hour without trailer, you feel it with trailer. But if you have the trailer behind, you're anyway in a travel mode. You're not on...
Yeah, get there quickly mode, right?
You're just enjoying.
All right, so Jan, I want to thank you so much for supporting us here at Spezi this year. Velomobile World has always been a big supporter of what we do, and this year especially so. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, you have to actually thank Alexa the most. She was like, Jan, you should support them. Oh, like, okay.
Okay, here outside at Spezi and with my pal Theo from Velomobile.nl. And how are you, Theo?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
It's good to see you again. So, the Quest 3, now, my correspondent, Joseph Janning, visited you guys, what was that, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, and saw the prototype in the shop. So now, this is far from a prototype. This looks very finished. Tell us where you are with the Quest 3, and then maybe talk about it a bit.
Yeah, this is Quest number 1. It's the first riding Quest 3, and we just finished it 2 days ago. So we're very happy to show it here. And yeah, it has a lot of cool features.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's take a look, maybe a little tour of it for us.
Well, like people were expecting, it has a large opening hatch, so much easier to get in for our customers who are getting older or stiffer.
I saw you looking at me when you said that, and it was very accurate.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. And of course, we have the wheel covers that can be removed. In our case, the wheel covers are like a bucket, so that all the sand stays in the wheel cover, and if you take it out, you have a clean. You don't have any sand or water between the cover and the shell.
Can we take a look at that, or is that not able right now?
Yeah, we can take it. It will take like half a minute.
Oh, I thought you were going to say half an hour.
No.
Yeah, so there's like a lip around it? Yeah, let's look. That's interesting.
There are 3 little screws that is holding the wheel cover, and I can just unscrew them. It's just a stainless screw that you can undo by hand. One in front here. Okay, so I took the screws out. The lid will still keep there, and now you can just very easily. And this is the wheel box. So the sand will all stay in here, and it will not get in between the seam, which we think is a very practical.
So it won't clog up
yeah.
everything. That's great. Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
And then you can service your brakes, pump your tires if needed. Yeah, like that.
Nice. Okay.
Another cool feature is our front hood.
Let's take a look.
Our customers were asking us if you want to open the hood, you can take off the front hood, which is like an emergency procedure in case you have a rollover and you need to get out. You need to be able to open the hood, so you can just pop it off like that with no tools. And there's a secret opener in front, and now we can open the hood just like a car. And you can do all the work on the front derailleur, adjusting the cranks, etc.
Okay. And what other? There's something about the width, the shoulder width and such. How does that shape up?
It's much wider than the Snook, but yeah, it's about the same width, I think, as the Quattro Velo, which is one of our widest Velomobiles.
Okay.
So for those people, it's also interesting.
Okay. And also over on the rear. Go ahead and finish up. That's fine. Yeah, so I noticed these beautiful wings.
Yeah.
Is that what you call them?
Yeah.
What's tell us about that? I assume that's for some higher speed stability.
Well, it's mostly to have the indicator lights at a good wide position from each other. You know, some other Velomobiles have them very close together, and then in the dark it might be hard to see for another driver to see if it's left or right. And so we made them wider, and also it gives a nice design feature.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, and then another access hatch, huh?
Well, and another small hatch to reach the rear wheel and the rear derailleur.
You finished it 2 days ago, so now I want to ask you about availability. What are your plans for having the Quest 3 on the market?
Our plan is to start delivering the first ones around the end of this year.
Okay.
We already have 5 orders. The chairman of the Dutch recumbent club is the first one to get it.
Okay, yeah, because he's a big shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, very good. Well, Theo, it's always nice to talk to you, and it's great to have something new to talk about today. So good luck with the Quest 3.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
You're welcome.
thanks.
Bye.
All right, guys, I'm sitting comfy here with my pal Olivier from France originally. Olivier, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Gary. Really a pleasure.
All right, so this is quite a contraption here, and I understand there's quite a story to go along with this. Tell us about what this is, and tell us a little bit about the story of how it came about.
So this is the prototype you see. It's not finished, obviously. It's called the Velorian. It's my youngest son who came with the name. So it's a bike version of the DeLorean from the Back to the Future movies. The reason for it is manifold. But first, I wanted a stable vehicle to do long travel with my family, my wife, my mother, and so on. And I had been previously AZUB tandem bike, but it was too scary for my wife. Maybe not stable enough for my mother. I thought, okay, I have to go with 4 wheels. Okay. But I wanted to do something that nobody has ever done, maybe, and something that people will attach emotionally to it. And as I went, in 2019, I did a Sun Trip. So Sun Trip, the solar e-bike rally, I think maybe people don't know, but it's solar electric bikes going for weeks, just with the power of the legs and the power of the sun.
Yes.
And I love the adventure so much that I wanted to do another one with my family. So I thought, what would be the most iconic car design I could reuse, which has the widest plane surface for solar panel?
All right.
And the answer came quite like easily. So I thought, okay, I have to get close to the DeLorean design so that people, oh, my mother is here. People.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's not dismiss your mother so quickly.
No. Come here.
Come here, mother. She just happened to show up at this moment.
Exactly. So my mother.
Bonjour, madame.
Bonjour, bonjour à tous.
So this is mom. So tell me, go on with the story and tell me how.
Because the thing is that I don't have the budget of the car manufacturer to make like a really fancy design or weight, carbon base, and so on. So I thought if people see the DeLorean design just a teeny bit enough, their brain will do the rest. Then I don't have to have a perfect finish. You know,
No, you have perfectly branded this, right? And then it will rest in people's minds.
So I'm more of a thinker. So I found like a workshop in France, which are making those 4-wheelers with similar chassis but straight, and you could test some of them on the Spezi, and so they were crazy enough to believe in my idea, and so they have built this. They were still welding aluminum 2 days ago, so we're a bit late on schedule, but in 1 month it should be finished with solar panels in the front, solar panels on the back. The side will be thin aluminum foil to really look like the DeLorean. There will be no doors because one rule of the Sun Trip is that you still need to see the human pedaling inside the vehicle.
Right.
It should not be a full cockpit.
Right.
And so in 1 month it should be ready. And then with my mother we do 1 week testing, both testing the vehicle and then also testing the endurance of my mother.
Right.
And 22nd of June is the official start of the Sun Trip Aura in the Volcano region in France and the French Alps.
Yes.
2 weeks, 1,200 kilometers, only the legs and the sun.
Unbelievable. Tell me a little about the technical details. Yes. So you're going to have dual motors then?
So we have a brand new green technology, Max 45. So these are the direct drive fat e-bike motors.
Yes.
6 kilos, 30% more torque.
Right.
So that's for the mountains and for the start.
Mm-hmm.
And then the chain is missing, but there is a mechanical transmission going to the back to the differential. And then there will be not a roll-off, but a similar and by yellow cassette. And so, which will mechanical transmission to the back wheels.
All right. So I understand you to mean you're going to try the Sun Trip this year.
Yes.
June, like
in 7 weeks.
Just over a month. So, all right. So let's talk to Mom. What's your
Chantal.
name? Votre nom?
Chantal.
No.
Ton nom.
Chantal.
Chantal.
Okay. Enchanté. All right. So what do you think about this? You're anticipating taking this very long trip with your son. Do you get along generally pretty well? You don't fight? Oh, no.
English is okay.
No.
Est-ce que tu t'entends bien avec moi? Comment tu penses 2 semaines de voyage avec moi?
No problem.
All right. So this is exciting. I wish you guys the best of luck.
Thanks a lot.
We'll be watching. Yeah, maybe we'll talk again after you've completed the Sun Trip, huh?
Why not?
Okay.
I think I know very well Onza from Ricky News, so maybe we could do a video.
Yes.
A video post trip.
That's right. And Hans is no stranger
Exactly,
to the Sun
I know.
Trip himself. So, all right. Very good. Congratulations ahead of time. Madame? Okay. Guys, we are wrapping here at Spezi 2026. It's been an amazing couple of days. So many innovations, so many good friends that we've talked to, so many interesting things that we've seen. I don't know how it would even been possible to do any of this without the fine folks that you see surrounding me right now. So, from Jascha.
Hello and goodbye.
And Jimm.
Hello and goodbye.
This is getting to be a thing now. And from Marilyn.
Hello and goodbye.
Elisa.
Hello and goodbye.
And you guys know that Trey's not going to do this. Trey.
Howdy do all.
There we go. So guys, let's say goodbye to Freiburg and Spezi 2026. So long, everybody. Woohoo!
immer schneller. Die Sonne brennt den Asphalt weiß. Schwarzwaldgipfel stehen starr und stumm. Wir treten in die Pedale aus Angst. Die Teststrecke hat kein Ende. Liegeräder gleiten tief am Boden. Flache Kapseln aus der Kurve aus. Wir grinsen gegen den Wind an. Velomobile schneiden die Zeit in zwei. Ein Blitzausweis in der Mittagsschitze. Kein Entkommen vom blauen Himmel. Überall Gesichter. Wir drehen uns im Kreis. Lastenräder tragen die schwere Last. Lastenräder tragen die schwere Last. Quads vibrieren auf dem heißen Teer. Anhänger schwenken wie kleine Boote. Hinter uns bricht die Welt zusammen. Velomobile schneiden die Zeit in zwei. Ein Blitzausweis in der Mittagsschitze. Kein Entkommen vom blauen Himmel. Überall Gesichter. Wir drehen uns im Kreis. Freiburg schrumpft im Rückspiegel. Nur noch Muskeln und Mechanik. Hört ihr, wie die Kette singt? Die Perfektion ist eine Falle. Velomobile schneiden die Zeit in zwei. Ein Blitzausweis in der Mittagsschitze. Kein Entkommen vom blauen Himmel. Überall Gesichter. Wir drehen uns im Kreis. Fahr weiter, halt nicht an. Fahr weiter. Spezi, Velomobile world.
All right, folks, we're here in the Alligt booth. We're here in the Alligt booth with
The diamonds on that dog's collar.
people love their dogs too much, I think. Uh-oh, I think that's on tape. How would you?
Oh, I get some. Hey, I want to have this one for the interview. Das ist nu. That was the wrong language.
Take 3.
So I mixed up the languages now already a couple of times. English, German, Dutch, whatever.
All right, wait. Alexa. You know, if I yelled Alexa at home, then I get a response from my speaker saying, "What would you like to order?" And I don't know, who else, Trey?
Well, I was supposed to do Connecticut Yankee Peddler.
Now, now it's empty again.
Yeah. You said, "Can I?" was like, "Damn."
I gave you the choice, but then I didn't give you any choice. Okay. I hope to hell this is recording.
Right?
Woohoo!
It is.
All right.